When we last left off, our intrepid heroes returned to the city of fuck, just forgotten everything this campaign, please. It's been so long, guys.
Ivara?
No, it's
Everybody,
Avara.
the other
It's
one.
Avara.
Ivara.
In fact, let me bring you guys back to the world map here.
Let's get the fucking world map so we know what the fuck we're looking at.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's this place. It's like Faerun, but with more monster girls, marginally. Anyway, so you guys had spilled the beans to your buddy Franz back in Adrene that you found Cass's sister, who had been missing for some years after being kidnapped by the Fuda Amazon pirates.
Don't blame the team.
Look, they're responsible for Ursula, who's responsible for the problem, but it's not really a problem if you think about it, because though Franz did have an anxiety attack, ultimately he got you guys back to Ivara, made some magical phone calls, and got you the hookup with some supplies to undertake the rescue mission.
To be fair, we were already planning our own rescue mission, so it's like, well, whatever.
Exactly. Now he's helping you out now. Now you got some extra supplies. You got your sending stones that you wanted, which came in the form of the Duke and his wife's cute little earrings.
Oh, speaking of the Duke's wife and the Duke and his wife.
Yeah, Franz promised to try and smooth things out because they currently have a hate boner on for Hashat for reasons that are clearly mysterious. There's no real reason for it whatsoever.
There's no reason for it at all.
Yeah. You also, in the care package, Franz got teleported to Avara. Definitely did not get a note from GR that was really passive aggressive. So you got your supplies gathered together. I believe you got the chance to meet Victoria and Koinu in Avara, who were tracking down that Hobgoblin spy. It hadn't quite caught her yet. And Cassidy unveiled that while you guys were in Adrene and doing stuff at your cards camp, he had been busy upgrading Nahia's ship because it wouldn't do to undertake a rescue mission completely unarmed. And so our boy Cass invested for you guys into a siege weapon.
Yay.
You now have a ballista mounted on the front of your ship. It is big and it shoots far. And thus,
I'm all about it.
with all your supplies and kit put together, the party, Cassidy, Maury, Franz, and Joanna, and Syrah, your rented thief from Section 1, have departed on the Waveshorn to Suncrest Island. However, you, of course, stopped on the way on Takara, because it turns out that where once it was full of Zomboni, it is now full of Mage, Bane, and Leviathan. The enormity of this sea creature became apparent even from the other side of the island, as you could see its enormous shape on the horizon, this mountainous blue entity, hazy beyond the treetops and hills. You investigated a camp on the shore and found that the salamanders had apparently retreated onto the beach, gotten their boat, and departed. You don't know where they went because you didn't see them in Avara. And the party made their way into the actual leper colony where they found some Shork, who made it clear that they had arrived on the Leviathan, which they treat like some sort of holy city. They gave Nahia the big grumbles for their mistreatment of her claims of ownership of this place, which they clearly do not understand or care about, and insisted that they were here to keep the town, what little was left of it, safe from undead, and told you, if you want to talk to somebody in charge, go to the Leviathan. And that is where we pick up. For indeed, our party has what?
Is it possible to do a temporary timey-wimey? Because DCL didn't have a chance to buy any resources or supplies before.
Yeah, he did. DCL was here the last time we played. Merz wasn't. Merz, if you need to restock on potions or stuff, you're welcome to.
Oh, right, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should still be good. All
He's
things
got
considered.
a few fresh bottles of sunscreen, and you know.
What you mean? He got a few bottles of fucking like spread on toast.
The did we get given the reward for handing back the control rod?
Yes. We have 2 platinum
much was
bars.
that?
Oh, we don't know yet. We haven't really. How much
You,
is? How
you
much
did not
are-
take that to a money changer and get that exchanged
We
for
didn't get
coin.
them-
You just left.
No, we were unfortunately like
It's in
we were in Avara for all of like half a day and then left again. So it would have to be purchases made on the money you currently got rocking around. I can spot you if you need it.
Yeah, no worries.
I mean, you're already paying for my hat of disguise, so.
Hat of disguise.
Yes, when we were at Jakarta's
You know,
camp,
giant
I
dragon,
asked
Hobgoblin, remember?
Oh yes.
Yes. I asked Nahia to send a message back via dream sending for QT Artificer to start working on one of those, and then Scout and I agreed that if she pays for it, she can have my Shield of Lightning resistance.
Yep. And I've still got cash.
Yeah,
So I can if anything you can just pay that back when you've got the
Wait.
plat.
Hedrah, do you have 1,337 silver pieces? Do you have elite
I do
SP?
indeed.
You have elite silver.
Yep.
Nice.
Speaking of which, it's been a while, so this is the first Sav&D session where they've updated the character sheet, they've updated all of the DM UI, and they've updated how dynamic lighting works and completely broke it. So, hopefully I fixed it, but maybe not.
We'll find out.
I tested it as best I could, but I don't know.
Hard to say, honestly.
But yeah, just be careful about how you assign your copper pieces because apparently they break your total weight limit and will give you infinite decimals. And if enough of you do it, then the game will crash. Thanks, Roll20. Fucking piece
Yeah,
of
they
shit.
did put a crash bug in somehow, which is kind of impressive.
So yes, please round judiciously with your copper.
I have it very nicely set. So
Oh, you're right.
fine.
Actually, I do currently have 148.8.
Mine is fine.
You know what? Mine isn't repeating, so I think I'm okay.
Yeah, no, it don't. It is actually showing as much as it can.
Yeah, it goes off the UI. So just please gain or lose a copper piece. Just flick it into the well.
All right. I mean, I'm just going to turn 10 copper into a silver, and that fixed it. Because of course it did.
That doesn't make sense at all.
No, it doesn't, but it did. That's just sometimes that's how it's got to be, you know.
Well, actually, no, that does make sense. Actually, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you know about Merz? If you need some cash for it, sure thing.
No,
As per usual.
I should be alright. And I do still have a crap load of healing potions.
Yes, having a crap load of them is one thing, but having the right one is a different thing.
Well, hopefully we won't be going into a situation where you need potions, so we can sort that out in minute detail later. For now, Our party is advancing from the leper colony towards or rather around the Palace of Dust. You decided to go like so to the beaching site of the Leviathan, and indeed, though the island is heavily forested, you can now perpetually see this enormous dark mass blackening the horizon to the southwest. It moves ever so slightly with the breeze, and as you draw near, you can see that it's not a smooth back like you might see on a whale, and nor is it humped like one. No, this is strangely spire-like and with countless rising minarets reaching to the sky. It's not natural, no, and as you get close, you can see these shapes resolve into what can only be coral, brilliant, beautiful, and colorful, attached to the back of this enormous living creature.
I mean, it's pretty. I'll give it that.
Wonder how it stays on.
Probably crew.
Yeah, but when the Leviathan is in motion in the water, wouldn't it like risk coming off?
Well, I
Heck,
have
maybe
a
it does.
question for you. Does a castle bother when it's like windy or like stormy? Does the rock care?
I mean, come now. I don't know if you've noticed, but it is also not incredibly heavy in the air like it is in water.
Well,
There's a lot more resistance against something in the water than in the air, than against the wind.
no, that is true. But that stuff is very sharp.
Do you mean like it cuts the wind or water?
I don't think that's how that works.
Well,
Mm.
I've seen like you've seen if you've been by the dock there, you've seen like they have some small pieces of that. They have to actually blunt it because it's like sharp on it's like when you make when you break rocks, when you break obsidian like that, it becomes like that. The edges are like that all the way around, so it really cuts from every direction.
Regardless, let us continue closer to deal with this matter before things get away from us. We have companions waiting on our ship, or my ship.
Yeah.
So you draw to the tree line on this southern coast, and there see countless shark folk, some large as Hashat, lumbering around, some small in life, not much bigger than Ursula. Many of them are clinging to the flanks of this enormous creature. DC, Jesus Christ. They seem to be trying to clean it, for indeed you can see and smell the unmistakable reek of death in the air, and not the ancient, unstirring, decaying bone death that you are familiar with from your experiences against the undead. No, this is the smell of rotting meat of a dying animal, but as you draw close, it becomes dramatically more pronounced.
Oh.
And those of you who have the ability to cast spells, you begin to feel a tingling on your skin and a sickness in your stomach as little
Oh,
blue vines begin to appear wrapped around tree trunks and slithering through the tall, uncut grass.
Oh, my poor
oh
island.
god. Oh,
Pretty.
I don't know if I can go much further.
Let us
What?
move you guys to another
It is
map.
making us quite sick, but
Um,
it is fine.
Ah, why?
So as you reach the tree line, you can see that the earth has broken in two where the Leviathan, this miles-long, enormous creature, has beached itself and vomited forth what could very well be hundreds or thousands of pounds of Mage Bane vines now pooling in the water, clinging to the trees and grass, or some of them are still clinging to the creature itself, and many smaller sharks are attempting to rub and clean with great big mops and shears, but you can tell even at a distance that this creature is suffering a great deal. Deep pus leaks from its mouth and its eyes. All two that you can see on each side are rolled close, and its breath comes in big shudders that cause all the trees nearby to blast back before limply returning to their standing position, only to be blown back again. Several have collapsed under the sheer assault of this creature's breathing.
Is it sick or is it dying?
Hard to
Uh,
tell.
Perhaps both. Although I can't help but wonder if it might just be a case of these backwards people not having access to lay on hands.
You're really salty about them calling you savages, aren't they?
But well, they live in a place that accepts no magic, so they have no access to any of that.
Well, forgive me for being a savage.
Pardon me. I can't but help but notice that you were, at least for a while, a spellcaster, and are now some kind of a magical monster combo, and you worship many
Um,
god.
I wasn't talking about the Szooth.
Yeah, well, too
I'm sorry.
fucking bad.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you with Szooth poison immunity to all forms. What?
Also, the magic fucking punch hands he grows.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the clappy motion and the hand spread, whatever it was. I can't remember it now. It's been a few
Was
hot weeks.
three
magic
big
counts as
claps.
focus.
That was it. Of course, big clanky plate gauntlets.
Yeah, so the nearest of the great big Hashat-sized sharks take some cautious steps forward, but they do not raise their weapons to you as you give them their signal.
Hey, Cass, are you able to cast tongues on me so I can help with the talkie-talkie?
Let's see. I think you can. Okay, yeah, he's still got two of those in the pipe, so cool.
I forget, did I just actually understand them?
You understood them by virtue of casting tongues on you, I believe.
Oh yeah, I don't have Tongue of Sun and Moon. God, why do monks
Not yet.
take... Why does it take so long for monks to get that?
Anyway,
Thank you.
yeah, Cass will give you a little tap and chant a spell, and then slink back to the cover of this tree.
Greetings. Welcome to my home. As much as it is still in need of renovation.
One of the sharks quirks her head to the side, curious, takes a step forward. Your home is full of undead.
Bah. We've been working on that, except your home and gods, your both, has rather interrupted those renovations.
The Holy One does not interrupt. the Holy One is. Then she glances over his shoulder at the enormity of its drooling maw. For now.
Would you permit me try to resolve his sickness?
Sharks look between each other. You are outsider.
Da,
This is not for you.
would you rather he die?
They seem confused. They whisper quickly to each other. How can we trust you? How can anyone? We do not know you. Speak your name and be known.
Nahia Losstaker, lord of this island.
He shirks a glance to your companions.
Oh, I'll turn around to the others. They're asking for everyone's names.
Oh, Ursula.
Szooth blepping at someone and say, of course, how can they possibly be harmless? Harmful, even.
How can they be harmless is a good question to ask about adventurers. It's true.
Well, yeah, no.
Well, we need some identification from people, so we got Nahia and Ursula.
Yeah, sure, everyone else goes through that name. Kina stepped away.
Szooth will raise his hand. Szooth will wave to them and go, "I am Szooth."
Tarnavak of House Dracul.
He's got his helmet on very much closed, so his voice has got this echoey proportion.
He's so fucking unbreakable.
He's got a really big helmet on right now. I don't know why some pixie thought it would be really funny to double the size of it. It makes Tan's voice come out echo.
Before I even make the attempt, I'm going to ask now, did I ever learn how to make a potion of cure disease?
I don't think so.
Would I be able to make one?
Let's find out. I'm pretty sure that's a fairly high level potion, so it'd take you some time, but probably.
Potion of cure disease?
Yeah, you'd actually find what it's called. Though. Here we go.
Fine.
Elixir of Health is rare. Just forming inside. Screw.
I'm actually Googling this because I've seen some low level bullshit.
The TLDR is I'm wondering if I can't just make a giant potion of cure disease and give it to the Leviathan.
I was just considering walking all up and smashing some lay on hands on this guy.
I mean,
Would you even be capable of doing that?
Yeah,
it would suck immensely for me, but this is just God's divine power.
Oh, Lesser Resto.
That's a spell, not a potion. So, an Elixir of Health, which is rare, does cure disease. That would take you a week to make.
And no counting for how
Which is not a
much
week we have.
Also, no counting for how long it would take if it was a big potion. Big enough for Whale Chan.
It
A whole gallon of it.
Doesn't really matter because magic bullshit.
I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, does that count for alchemy as well?
Generally speaking.
Yeah.
So as you're introducing yourselves, all of the smaller civilian sharks begin descending from the flanks of this breathing behemoth, walking up behind this shield wall of enormous champions. Behind them, you can see even more countless sharks, doubtless thousands of them, up in the coral spires of this city far behind this creature's maw, staring down at you with growing curiosity. wonder if any of them have seen surface walkers before.
The matter is up to you. I cannot cause harm by attempt, but your god does not seem in best of health.
Champion nods and says, "We shall take your names to the Queen. It is for her to decide, for the speaker is too ill to give voice to the Holy One."
Of course.
So this Razorfin will take a few steps back and
The speaker is ill.
she will raise a conch horn and
That might
blast
be a lot
it.
easier to deal with.
3 sharp sounds of this great bassy horn.
Doot.
Yeah.
Oh
3
wait, basic.
toots.
Woot.
Doot. Doot.
He's
Woot,
trying to
woot.
stop running away from me.
She has a legal restraining order. You leave her alone.
I will wave Morrigan over to just fucking stand by me.
No, she's perch.
Oh, of course, perch. Perch is important.
You know where she could perch? She could perch on my shoulders.
That's not where I thought you were going with that. But okay.
Same, but also I think either way, the answer is no. It's gonna stay 15 feet away at all times.
Huff.
So, nothing happens for a few long, drawn-out moments before, finally, an even larger shark appears on one of the great terraces of the largest spire, staring down at you. She is so large that she dwarfs even Hashat's sheer size. Her tail alone is probably as big and broad around as Cass. Her long, dark hair falls in a braid all the way down to her feet. And she will take one step off the edge of this terrace, probably a good 100 feet up, and fall heavily to the earth, only stopping maybe 10 feet up with a feather-like grace and drifting down to the earth. The smaller sharks quickly make way for this one.
Oh, I wonder how she did that. Maybe she could just
Sick.
could she just be so used to it that she doesn't feel the Mage Bane anymore?
Cass will
I
lean
don't
in
know.
and say, "Could be magic items."
Yeah.
Does Mage Bane not work on those?
Doesn't do shit.
Not that I know
No,
of.
magic items aren't alive, right?
Yeah.
That actually is a good point. As sick as we have been and been affected from anti-magic abilities, it's not like our magic items have ever failed to stop working.
Wait, I
No.
have a question.
Well, they can be
Hey,
temporarily suppressed, but
Wait. Tiara. Ghosty Tiara.
You hear a
Valera?
cowgirl's voice from Hashat's brow. "I'm fine, yes, hello."
Okay, good. Just making sure.
I'm simply taking in the size of everything.
I bet you are, Blood.
Well, that's up to
I mean,
Hashat
there's,
if I...
but I mean, as well, very much. Anyway, probably serious talking time. I'm gonna grimace and step forward a bit more.
So the queen will approach. The smaller sharks will file in behind her protectively.
Man, if only I was a way of healing monk. This will be no problem.
And she says
You
in a
punched the
booming
sickness out.
voice, one that
Exactly.
probably hurts some of your ears for a moment, but she speaks in common, though it's a bit rough around the edges. You can see or hear clearly that she's been trained well to speak it. "I am Queen Reshker. I represent the holy city's inhabitants. In light of all things you see before you, I shall speak for the Holy One, for he cannot speak for himself.
Very well. Would you permit us an attempt at trying to heal the Holy One? Also, a pleasure to meet you. Unfortunately, it is under such circumstance.
There's a slight twitch in her little shark lips. Such deference from surface walkers. Unusual. Why is it that you risk yourselves to come here and heal the Holy One? Can you not see the Mage Bane? Does it not bite at you as it does to our healers?
Of course, but at the same time, this is my home. Well, it's still in the middle of killing all the undead on it until no Holy One arrived.
Well, perhaps then we are of use to each other.
Indeed. If anything, the Holy One arriving here has only helped accelerate the killing of the undead.
The Cursed Ones have plagued us since our landing here, but they have been driven back to their burrow beneath the earth, and there they will stay as long as my warriors protect it. Now, if you can summon healing magics for the Holy One, well, I cannot envision one so small doing harm to him. Take a step back, and as she does so, she will lay hands on a pair of enormous, jagged coral blades that hang at her hips. Fret clear.
Warning
Yeah.
noted.
Nahia, do you want me to help you?
No, I'm good. Oh, this is going to suck so much.
Alright. Let me just open something up here real quick. The old Mage Bane out. Alright. So Nahia, as you are getting up towards this creature, within about 30 feet of it, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitute.
Alright, you are indeed Constitute. You are not immediately overcome with illness, but boy does this feel fucking terrible. You are
Fair.
definitely going to throw up in just a minute or two.
Yeah, it's okay. I made sure to, just before walking forward, I've eaten some jerky and I've got some vodka in me, just enough to trick me into continuing.
Liquid courage, excellent.
Yeah. So, rub my palms together. Pray to the goddess. Well, to both, I suppose. It seems only fair. She may be in earshot technically, but place. I'm gonna put hands on, and we'll go with all the lay on hands that I have left.
All right. You pump in as much divine energy as you can manage and feel a distinct lack of any response. This creature's pallid exterior remains cold and kind of mucusy now. Your hand comes away sticky. Some scales break off of it.
Not diseased, then. Cursed, maybe?
The queen shakes her head and prods her tail into the Mage Bane. Can you not see it before you? The cause of his suffering.
I thought the Mage Bane naturally occurring.
Furrows her brow. What? How absurd.
Oh, you mean it isn't common for him to spit this stuff out?
That's been the case for a long while. Well then.
What did he eat to...
He shrugs. The Holy One feeds on all that stands before him.
Yeah, I'll need to skitter him around. I'll need to skitter around a bit, but I can try to diagnose him with what medical knowledge I do have. You'll have to forgive me if I misdiagnose. I'm not exactly used to treating giant sea creatures.
I mean, you're at least used to treating creatures vastly dwarfing your scale and covered in scales.
Indeed. That's why I feel
I'm sorry, it's fin rot.
Yeah, I'll be just a moment.
I mean, par for the course, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So Szooth, with a couple minutes of looking this creature over, yeah, it's sure dying. Pretty quickly too. You don't think it has more than maybe a week left, maybe 2 at the outside. It's also dying because there's a shitload of very large plants growing inside of it. It's basically barfing up the excess, but you're pretty sure as you tug on some of this Mage Bane, it doesn't hurt you in any way. You can pull and pull and pull, and one of these vines just keeps coming out and out and out of the Leviathan Tunankir's gullet till it begins to show up with like acid on it. You know that urban legend where if you swallow watermelon seeds, a watermelon will grow inside you and eventually like
Is he
pop your
just
stomach?
so big that he's got an ecosystem inside of him?
Well, in the Kobold language, we call this a
He's full
Rikolada.
of weeds.
We call this a Rikolada. It translates to Shik's fucked. Your
Great.
god only really has a week, maybe 2 of life left in him as he's dying very rapidly. However, despite the dire situation, I think I might have a suggestion. However, I don't think anyone here is going to like it.
Oh no, you're not suggesting we walk inside.
Oh yes, I am most certainly not suggesting we do that. I am saying that we do that.
For
Because it
Quest
seems to be the
2.
only way.
Fuck! I was really afraid of that. The creature that's making all of this must still be alive.
Creature,
Or-
ecosystem, item, whatever it is, it needs to be extricated from him inside. Probably very delicately, too.
Yeah. Oh, Blitz, this is going to be the worst day. Ever.
Interesting.
Indeed. While the rest of my companions may not have experience with going into dark, dank caves of moistness, I'm
Ugh.
only too familiar.
What creates Mage Bane? It's just a plant, right?
Yeah, it's just a naturally occurring plant as far as anyone knows. It tends to occur most readily near where residium is found.
I wonder if this is one plant, one single giant plant.
Wait
I
a
wonder
minute.
if he ate a life tree.
Wait a minute. Wait a... Yes?
Well, maybe y'all don't have the memory, but the original Mage Bane came from an anti-magic sword that was corrupted.
Yeah, but wouldn't any of us know that?
No.
Nah, like
No.
I said, but
God,
You know who
It was-
might know actually is
I swear to God.
our boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pass down information.
Yeah, I mean, Bard's gonna Bard. Let's have him make a check. See if he knows anything about that.
if he rolls
Wait,
the bar.
actually,
You
bef- before he rolls the bar for that, just in case it's a god roll, I actually wanted to know: is there any kind of plant that actually counters Mage Bane?
There's not a plant that counters it, though. You can help stave
if
off the
we-
effects with an herbal antitoxin. It's
What?
so Mage Bane's
Yeah.
effect is basically a very violent allergic reaction from spellcasters and certain magical creatures, and yeah, you can counter that with certain like herbal remedies, but it's not
Is there-
like
is
a
there
plant
any
that kills Mage Bane.
Is there any one single plant that could at least alleviate the situation or alleviate the
Uh,
symptoms?
Maybe
Give it a
something
nice
that would
aloe
settle
vera.
his stomach. You can make an herbalist kit roll to see if you could figure something out.
The
We
reason why
would
I'm
need a
asking,
lot of it.
the reason why I'm asking
Right.
for a single plant is because if people remember, I have a backpack that just fucking accelerates the growth of plants. So if we could find a plant that counters the growth of Mage Bane, we could at least grow it inside him or inside Leviathan Chan, and at least use that as a temporary stopgap while we investigate.
All right, yeah. Make
you would have-
an herbalism check hit roll. It's intelligence based.
Could we blight it?
Once we find the center, yes, like from the root, probably.
I'm
Yeah.
nothing but not consistent.
Yeah, you can absolutely just blight the individual roots, but yeah, that would just damage the vines that you can see. It wouldn't affect the big boy.
We
So
would
yeah,
have to get inside of it and find the central plant and blight that.
so Cass can tell you guys about the first time Mage Bane was found in significant quantities back in Pergolith. That there was a tomb full of the Satyr King and his wives, one of whom had been somewhat corrupted by a magic sword. There was, I believe, like a Mage Bane treant at the time. The stuff was just covering this tomb. It made Celadri super sick. But even with her basically disabled, the martial heroes are able to power through and find the source of it. And I believe Hedrah is correct that it was indeed a magic sword that they withdrew and were able to stop the vines from growing. But that was indeed a magic artifact creating the Mage Bane. But you do know that Mage Bane naturally occurs in the world. With regards to Szooth, yeah, you can with some thinking and mucking around in your pack. You think there's certainly some plants that would soothe the poor Leviathan's stomach to help him to avoid whatever's going on in there, killing him any faster, at least.
Here's a question. You said the herbal antitoxin specifically. So a wide spectrum antitoxin, potion that.
Yes,
some
the
people
basic
actually
antitoxin potion will shield your spell, will give your spellcasty boys advantage on their saves against Mage Bane, because it just inflicts the poison condition.
All right, then I guess I'm just at least making those for our spellcasters.
I guess we got extras of these.
All right. Well, guess we'll go tell this queen. Well, it looks like Szooth has voluntold us to climb inside and kill the source of this Mage Bane.
Question. This is probably not going to work, but I would love if it did. So, Mage Bane counts as a poison, yes?
Mhm.
So what happens if I start making potions with my own blood?
You become heavy metal.
Yeah. In this case, I think you are infinitesimally too small to help Leviathan Chan here.
Oh no, not Leviathan Chan. I'm talking about our
Us.
casters.
Oh, your
who are
casters?
still- who are
I mean,
still
we're
large.
also like still fucking huge compared to you.
Yeah, you're still fucking
I think
giant.
Yeah, I'm on board
with
with the idea of taking like someone who's immune to poison and making like an antitoxin out of you. Like you could remove the material cost for the potion and just use your own blood. I don't think you could do more than one before you
Oh, well, I
exsanguinate
know.
yourself.
Wait, no,
too
I know how.
tiny.
Wait, no, I know how you can do that. The lore of kobolds is that their tail will pop off
Oh no!
as a defensive mechanism.
Yes!
Zoof,
Holy
Zoof.
shit!
So if we skeet your tail off and use it just take a fucking snack on it, just to have resistance for a while. I don't
Everyone's
wanna
gonna
my
eat
friend's
ass!
Tail. I don't want to eat her tail.
Wait, why not? I eat it all the time.
Ah!
It's my emergency.
Ass!
It's my
Ass!
it's my emergency snack. You cut it off and it grows back. It's practical.
Oh god.
That's not a...
That's not
That's
even
not
wrong.
okay.
Like queen ants, when they make their new nest, they'll eat their own wings. That's because they can't move while they're hatching the first batch of workers. They just eat themselves. That's what happens to their wings. So
Oh.
yeah, I guess
Gross.
you could
Oh my
collectively eat ass and immunize yourself to poison for a little bit. I guess.
Take that, COVID fucking weird anti-ass eaters.
Kobolds are always down to eat ass. Now then,
Zoof will just.
Man, what
I
a
know I
statement.
I know I suggested it, but I don't know how I feel about this.
This is terrible.
Can
Unfortunately, since I've lived through so many horrific events by now, I'm too jaded to actually lose my tail via fear. I'm just going to have to cut it off.
Ugh.
Can we at least cook it?
Oh no!
Is that worse? Is that worse or
It
better?
might
I'm
be
not sure.
worse.
Cassidy's just gonna put his
That's
hands over his
actually
ears and say,
destroyed.
"I'm not eating this. I'm going home. Fuck this. This is not worth."
No, you can have a potion of antitoxin. I'm actually pretty sure Ursula has one. You can eat acid. I'm just going to put up with it.
I'll have you know that my
Just-
kobold sushimi is very highly respected.
Oh no! Not sushimi. I hate this. Thanks, I hate it.
What? Zoof comes from the Japanese Kobold Island. When they can't catch fish, they just make sushi out of their tails.
Oh man, y'all fucking thought my idea of fucking
I don't
Operation
want
Echo
grass-fed
was bad.
kobold tail.
The Shark Queen looks at you all like a bunch of goddamn psychopaths, and you can see
No,
several of the champions are like curling their tails around their legs, like, "Oh God, what is wrong with these people?"
His does come off.
Let's just go with regular.
Have any of the rest of you gone inside your Holy One's stomach before?
So the Queen puts her hands up and says, "That is a trespass most heretical, and even were it not, I am sure that the inside of Tunankir's body would be most unwelcoming to small creatures."
Well, luckily I'm a kobold. Life's unwelcoming to us in general, yet I'm still here.
I think what she means is that we risk being digested.
What do you think I live
Again,
through?
kobold, he always risks being digested.
I'm sorry,
He's
did you
apparently
not see
super cool with
fucking
it.
dragons straight out of
Regardless,
the
I
kobold?
cannot
What do you
permit you to enter his
Oh.
body without his consent. That would be...
Oh, I mean, no, actually, that is true. I do believe that consent is the most important thing.
Wait, I have a question. That speaker was sick?
The Queen will nod. Tunankir's chosen speaker and all of our priestesses are deathly ill.
From the Mage Bane.
She nods.
Would you be willing to take them back from Tunankir? At the very least, we can remove their sicknesses.
She breathes heavily for a moment. The speaker should never be... But it is an emergency.
I suspect that the speaker needing to should. I suspect this is a new situation for speakers. Ceremony is one thing, but this is not an expected matter, I'm sure.
Yeah. Why don't you make a persuade check? Let's see
Love to.
what you get.
24.
All right. For another moment's deliberation, the Queen will nod and say, "Well, I would not be a queen were I not able to make decisions. So be it. Tunankir's speaker will be brought to you, but I warn you, be on your best behavior, Service Walker. She
Always.
is delicate."
Understood.
Considering that, I should probably do this now.
And Zoof will take out a dagger, just cut off his tail.
No, wait, why?
Oh,
Okay.
here, you're going to get Mage Bane all over it, you weirdo.
It's fine, it's fine. Trust me,
Oh,
I'm going to
Uh,
prepare it more clean.
Alright, Szooth, I guess just deal dagger damage to yourself. Slice that bad boy off.
Oh, this is a terrible idea.
No,
This is
you know,
Wow.
All right, Szooth, you slice your dagger across your own tail, and your scales have hardened so much from the just many times you've been violenced over the last year that it doesn't even ache.
The rigors of combat have rendered your tail unseverable by normal means.
Your butt is one
Do
big
I actually need to,
scab.
wait? Why do I need to hurt myself to rip off my tail? It's
Gee, I
lizard tail.
wonder why.
It's a lizard tail. It's supposed to come off.
Yeah, but lizards hurt themselves still when they do that. The reason they don't do it all the time is because it uses up like over half of their body's calories to do it.
Which I'll just eat back later.
They don't eat the tail back later.
Well, I could
They
eat
tend
the
to
tail.
actually take it off.
Also,
in an
how did you do
emergency, not for
negative
food.
damage to yourself? Hold on.
All right, here, I'll try to actually.
Hold on, before you do that. Okay, yeah, just click the dagger button on your sheet.
Yeah, because before I was trying to use strength, so that way I wasn't going to do too much damage. But if I need to actually just cut it off, boop.
All right, there you
7.
go. You missed your tail. No, slice. Ow! It hurts. It's blood. The sharks
God,
who are still
please.
paying attention to you are like, "Oh God, what is? Oh
I'm
Jesus!"
just gonna give Szooth a healing potion. Here, please. Please drink this. Oh, God, please.
Ah, thank you. Now I have something to marinate it in.
Oh,
What?
I'm just gonna fucking
Cass
just
leaves. He's
cast
going
a
back to the
heal.
boat now.
Oh no, Cass, please, baby.
Just peace nerds. I'm out.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
So,
Szooth, bring
couple.
out his cutting board and start preparing the potions.
So, a couple minutes later, and a few more sharks arrive from the side of the Leviathan. They have a sort of winched elevator that lowers 2 huge champions and a third shark, about the same size as these big warriors, maybe a touch smaller. She has gray and white scales and a head of golden hair down to her shoulders. She's being carried by the 2 warriors, for she is quite clearly in a bad way. She looks as bad as Nahia felt while she was touching the Mage Bane full on.
Aw. She's very pretty. Poor little baby.
Well, luckily I'm getting the cure potion ready for her now.
The queen will take the speaker from the warriors that brought her down and effed her up, Princess Carrie, and take her over to your preparation desk, I suppose. The queen will address you all solemnly and say, "This is my daughter, Alsuna. She is speaker for Tunon Kir, the holiest of holies, primordial being of sea. Please, if there is aught you can do, render her once more able to speak his holy words unto us. It has been long since we have beheld his wisdom."
Well, I'm about to chug a delicious bottle of Szooth antibodies.
Szooth will hand it over.
This better work, or else I'm gonna feel so bad.
Now you have to roll willpower not to admit that it tastes even better.
You know what? All right, hold on. 1 second. I have a character sheet for her.
No, I was making fun
No,
of
it's too late. It's too late. Oh no,
It's delicious.
it is delicious.
Careful, you might have just turned her into another fucking apex predator species for kobolds.
Oh man, the list is already so big, I don't think it matters.
Hey, fucking house cat! It's an apex predator for kobolds!
That's a fair
Yeah,
point.
that's factual.
So, with some difficulty, you were able to force the potion into the princess's mouth, and she swallows it instinctively, and then her eyes snap open. She coughs from the deep chest and spits up some blue chunks. Gasps for air. Queen grabs her by the shoulders, pulls her upright. There. It is all right. Breathe deeply now. You are no longer beneath the waves. Blonde shark will turn to you all with a mix of confusion and awe, or looking down at little Szooth and saying, "You taste delicious."
Indeed.
Lean down and just clamp her jaws around your face.
Yeah, puts hand so she can't. Puts her hand.
No.
No, let go.
uh,
Release face.
No, so she can't close it anymore. But no.
Yeah, Szooth, you feel a suction for a moment before finally the shark is pulled off of you and she just splays back onto the ground. I feel terrible.
Don't worry. The countering and healing properties should be kicking in rather soon.
Welcome to Topside.
What are you people?
I think the most apt term we can go by at this point are adventurers, as there doesn't seem to be anything to really classify us.
Yeah.
But you are 3 dragons, and she looks at Ursula. I do not know what you are. And
Actually, I'm a
cow.
Actually, I'm a kobold. I'm more of a servant or discipline of a dragon.
Did you just call Ursula a cow?
No,
she
she
said
called.
she didn't know what you are.
And then she looked at Hashat and was like, "That's a cow."
Moo.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a kobold. That's a dragon. Hobgoblin. That's a salamander.
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf with bear traits. That is a Hashat minotaur / primordial of the earth descendant.
Oh god, we even sound like fucking adventurers. Sucks.
So
mm,
the speaker is clearly still delirious as she puts a hand on Ursula's shoulder and says, "It is okay. Even small sharks have a place in Tunankir's light. There is no shame in being a dwarf." Pat, pat, pat.
She's a little
I love her. She's a pure being.
delirious and loopy from the medicine. I could still smell the mage brain in her breath while she tried to swallow me.
The. Ugh.
So now, princess, we require your assistance in order to be able to heal and help your god.
That seems to snap her out for a moment. Tunankir, the Holy
Indeed.
One, he is suffering.
Indeed, he is mentally sick, and the only way we can help him is if we're allowed to go inside him and try to force out the root cause of the problem.
Excise the demons.
We need his permission in order to go inside.
She sighs and looks between you, then up at the Queen. So, shall I commune with him? Queen nods and looks to the rest of you and says, "Bow low, for you will soon stand in the presence of the divine."
Do
Morgan
not worry.
huffs in the trees.
Do not worry. I'm a kobold. The skill I master above all is groveling.
it's true, it's a class
Oh.
feature. I mean, it's a racial feature.
Just let's bow low, like How much slower? Just looks at up from her fucking knees.
Szooth will hop down and dig a hole just so that he can bow even lower than the dirt.
Wow, you are a professional at bowing.
The essence of extreme bowing.
One of the champions will just come over here and turn you around so you're facing back at the princess.
Oh,
So Asuna will groggily take a step back, close her eyes, and she will clap her hands once together, and all of the sharks behind her and the queen will close their eyes, bow their heads, and clap twice more in succession, palms pressed together. And then the princess's eyes will widen for a moment. Her pupils simply disappear, becoming pure fields of emerald green. And you hear a voice, soft as silk, come from between her unmoving lips. You have come to save me. Such pure hearts must be commended. You have my thanks, travelers. I understand your plight, and I am sorry I have come unexpectedly into your home. As you can see, it was a matter of utmost urgency that I find my way to you.
Ah. Well, at least we're on an understanding. Oh, that's
understood.
Long have the ropes of destiny entwined themselves that you and I should meet. Though in my illness 'twas impossible to make it happen before this moment. Yet the prophecy must be fulfilled. If you wish to venture inside to find the source of this illness, that is your right. But know that all things do pass. Even I, who stood young and wide-eyed when Senatrea, goddess of magic, the first, was yet young in this world. I, who listened as the great boats of the Minotaurs fell silent and sunk. I, who watched the fall of a great and terrible winter upon all the world. Even I will end, and there is joy in that, too. Should you succeed or fail within me, there is only so much time left in this world for me. But I thank you for every day more that you can allow me to remain, that I might serve those who have long served me in kind. It will be terribly sad the day that we must part. The princess will put a hand up on her mother's shoulder. And the shark turns back to you.
Well, all things considering, now that we've gotten his permission, I'm more than eager to try to help this benevolent, noble creature. It also explains why he got lost in the seas for so long. He's probably very sick from the Mage Bane.
This is going to be hell.
Oh, most certainly. Especially without proper potions to protect against the Mage Bane.
Eh,
I still have some pale left. I'll whip up another potion.
no.
Suit yourself.
Maybe make
Well,
that
don't
other
worry
dose
about
for the
it.
princess in case she gets sick again. She seems fond of you.
I was muted for that
I wouldn't.
entire
I
fucking
don't think
thing.
you should whet her appetite anymore.
Lewd.
No. I will say this Ursula, just as he finishes speaking, he says, well, don't worry. Well, you're not going to be passing this week or the next. We're going to get in there and we're going to fix you up nice and well so we can go out swimming and have a happy life as long as it goes.
You have a nice swimmy.
The princess smiles ruefully and says, "Would that that were true, but I fear my swimming days have now come to their end."
Oh.
Ah,
Well, only
okay,
one way to
shush.
find out.
That's
The
glitter talk.
optimism of adventurers will never cease to amaze me. Long have I watched your kind triumph, where armies, kings, and even gods have failed. I will invest with you that which I hold most dear, my hope.
Aw.
Aw.
It was very wholesome.
Hey, maybe once we fix that, he can get to meet, like the dragon goddess Senatrea again, right? There was like the church.
He's such a good boy, it's true. I didn't believe, and I should have believed.
I also
Hello.
I still don't believe that the crabs were friendly. So
No, there's no way that should have been trusted.
There's no way the crabs are friendly. But we were wrong about the Leviathan.
Yeah. Mea culpa.
And
Okay. Well, shall we get going then? We have just looks at the size of the Leviathan. We have a long, long way to walk.
All right. Before you guys enter Tunon Kier, is there any preparation you'd like to make?
Cassidy, how do you actually feel about this entry?
All right, you walk like a couple football fields away to find Cassidy. So he's trudging back to the boat.
Yeah, Cassidy, we're about to whole ass climb into this guy.
Oh man, this sounds terrible. What are we doing?
It does. I was going to say, I mean, I can't deal with the fact that he is literally dying on this island, and also you missed seeing the very small, adorable, well, small compared to her gigantic, huge mother's daughter. You actually literally stepped away at the worst part where two gigantic muscular turbo MILFs just sort of joined us at the campfire.
Well, now if I've missed it, there's no point going back. Bye.
Can you ask someone else to come and join us then? So that we're not, walking into something as old as the first God Senatria.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How long would royal honey protect me from the poison condition, or was it just a recovery potion?
Let me look. Yeah, it just recovers you. So, I guess Nahia make a persuade check against Cass. This is not his fetish.
Giant women, Cass, I'm sure they'd be very, very thankful. And the smaller one is still as large as Hashat, and she's a blonde.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. I'm not eating Szooth's ass, though.
No, it's true. Don't worry, she actually wants to eat most of his ass. It's quite funny. To be fair, Szooth seems to have that effect on people.
Indeed, I'm rather delicious.
I mean, I bet he's like 90% weed by volume.
Turns of the princess is blazing at 420 right about now.
Yeah, Szooth goes like, "Oh no, I didn't think about that." Turns
Yeah, why do you
her
think she was
eyes-
delirious?
Oops.
She's in fucking space right now.
Well, at least it's medicinal, so
Well.
she is very mellow.
Zeus starts strumming
My
"Goodbye, Moon Man." But yeah, she's fucking gone.
All right. So, are there any other preparations the party wishes to make?
Estimate, a rough estimate. How long does it look like we're gonna need to walk to get to his freaking stomach?
Depending on how serpentine his guts are, it could be a couple hours. And this boy is literally miles long.
I know. That literally like, well, just looks at his head and then just looks at the fucking tail end of where he is, and just give a rough estimate depending from the animals in general.
So yeah, could be a couple hours.
What if I were to give Tunankir a dose of royal honey?
Questionable? Well, the thing is, again, it's like if you cure the blind condition, but the person doesn't have eyes, it sort of reapplies itself.
Right.
You gotta cure the cause in this case to get rid of the symptom.
Right. But after we kill the plant.
Yeah, after that you can just shove some poison cure into him and he'll probably be fine. Probably.
Magic bee juice.
Yes, feed him your daughter's bee juice.
Maybe then he will start making honey. Or maybe he'll grow giant
Please do not milk
feelings.
Tunankir.
Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck? Oh no!
I mean, I don't think it's gonna work. If
growing
Tunankir,
giant bee wings would be hilarious.
it would be great. He becomes one of those fucking. He becomes a sky whale.
Sky whale.
Oh no!
Sky whale.
Oh no! He becomes Bismarck.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh shit!
Bismarck and the Sky Sharks.
I'd watch that TV show.
I mean, that sounds technically pretty fucking cool.
It's like Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh man, that was a fucking stupid ass show.
It was. Anyway,
Well, let me just get out all these fucking antitoxins.
yep.
So thank you.
Y'all gonna.
I'm just going to muscle through. Give one to Cassidy.
Yeah. I have no problems. Just for those that the weaker stomachs and stuff, I can take the hit. So don't worry.
I mean, you're fine. You don't have spell slots. You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, I know. So I can take the hit.
I have to look at this Mage Bane thing again. Where is it under? It's under herbs and drugs.
Yep. Herbs and drugs.
Okay.
Weird
Mage
shit.
Bane. How does this work again?
It's
Passive
really
effect.
fucking.
We're spellcasted, so
Asshole-ish.
it's just the poison
Or be
condition. It will be
poison.
fine.
Doesn't actually impede me from casting. That's the Mage Bane powder is what stops a caster.
Yeah. This is just exposure
cast.
poisoning, which sucks, but is not going to ruin us completely.
I would very much enjoy having a few antitoxins so that I can.
Come on,
not
surely
be
you're as
sick all the
constitute
time.
as me.
Yes. I will save them then.
I can't wait to get to the root of the Mage Bane, so I can put it in my pocket, thus encircling the world in great Mage Bane roots, ridding it of magic.
Don't. Don't you do?
Don't.
Don't you do?
Don't you put that evil on me.
Look, obviously, if I'm saying it out loud, I'm not going to do it. If I wanted to, I just would have kept quiet.
You just silently plotted towards it. I believe it.
I can only imagine the fuckery that would be required for something that, just clearly you just need to tap into the Speed Force.
Look, all I'm saying is that if I was dedicated to it.
How did this guy eat it and
yeah.
it's not being digested?
Yo.
I would also like to point out that before you were here, but you remember that Ursula also got a bunch of urns, leaded, shielded urns that she.
Yeah, we can get some pots for money.
No, I already have it.
Yeah,
I brought it with me.
Cool. Pot for money.
I wrote earlier. Ursula is putting a lot of this mage pen into the leaded and sealed urns.
Great.
Way back. So now we got multiple big old jars of mage bane.
Big old honkies.
Yep, I got plans.
This girl got them big dumpies.
Okay, so Cass will need. Tarnavak doesn't need. Hashat will need.
Is Morgan coming with it?
Yeah. Also, Morgan is fine. She does not need the thing.
Okay, so just Nahia then.
I'll take one if you've got it spare, but otherwise I'm constitute enough to ignore it. You're a strong woman.
Oh yeah, I got literally 2 for everyone.
Okay.
Because poison,
Yeah, give me one. Give an extra to Cassidy because he is much smaller.
He's already got 2, and Chuck gets 2.
Fine. All right, I'll take them. Thank you. All right.
There we go. It's okay. And I get out a nice sealed, well, not so, a nice lantern. Look what I bought.
I wave my tail.
That is good. Those will come in handy, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see the day where I was going to crawl inside of a giant creature.
Welcome to Szooth's world. Dum, 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 dum.
Yep. Szooth is just tap dancing along, completely used to all of this.
Ya-da-da-da-da-da. Vo.
This won't be the last time.
Oh, I wish it were the last time.
I meant for me. No idea for the rest of you. You live very different lives from kobolds.
I'm increasingly disappointed.
All right, give me just a second here. Finish something up.
Of course, a bag of rocks. Very smart.
I don't think his plaque would count, so.
No. Helen back again. A hobbit Tommy's tail. It was to be our blessed adventure.
All right. So the party begins their trek into Tunon Kier. His mouth is hanging open agape from the illness, and so you're relatively easily able to enter the creature. He poses no resistance, though there is the small but nagging matter of the Mage Bane just all over the everything.
Yeah.
Would those of you who have spell slots please give me Constitution saving throws, unless you have some immunity to poison, or say advantage from, I don't know, an antitoxin.
I'm not going to take a antitoxin until I actually fail.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, it doesn't cure the poison condition though.
Correct. You need to make it before, have taken it beforehand.
Mm.
Yep, cast is fine. And I guess,
we
yeah,
find out
just...
Funankir is allergic to adventurers.
Haha, that's going to be unfortunate for you guys. If so.
I mean, he's already having the worst allergic reaction. I think that we don't exactly match up with as far as Mage Bane's mass is concerned.
Well, hopefully. So, the inside of Disboy is pretty thoroughly coated with Magebane. It's crawling up the what you would perceive as walls. It clings to the ceiling and wriggles around on the floor. Every breath takes big billows of Magebane pollen into your faces and makes even those of you who aren't magically intuned quite miserable. But
Yes.
good.
We are not getting rid of any of this Mage Bay without taking out the source.
No. Even if you did, it would simply grow back eventually, if not probably quite soon, judging by how much of this there is. But luckily, none of you get sick right away. Uncomfortable, and of course, it's just disgusting in here. You're in somebody's throat after all, and you, if any of you suffer from claustrophobia, an unfortunate condition for an adventurer to be sure, it's probably pretty severe down here.
No, I'm all good.
What's up? What is it? Sorry?
If you suffer from claustrophobia, it's probably pretty significant down here. Also, Hashat, there's a lot of water in here. I don't know how you feel about being inside a creature what is like 90% water, but
Hmm.
there are several points where you're
I
up
don't
to
like
your shins in it.
it. Unsettles me. But it is not. That's a reasonable depth. It's fine.
You got your
I
safety
only
rocks with you.
shudder. I do have my rocks. I did bring a bag of rocks with me.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see how the hell our resident, well, big dragon is doing.
Which one is that?
I'm talking to
Well, you're Salamander. I mean, literal dragon.
Tarnavak or
I mean, Tarnavak is
Yeah.
the big dragon. He's halfway there. He's
Yeah.
getting there. He's a grower, not a shower. Well, he's both. He's also still an adorable little manlet.
I was just like, wait, where you be? And then I was like, oh yeah, you guys are that tall, aren't you?
Yeah. I can't afford to get another foot of height, or I move up a size category as well.
and that would just be a bird.
It's wholly inconvenient. I mean, thank God both of us have the ability to like blink forward. Without Misty
Yeah,
Step, it would
it's
be
useful.
unbearable.
Yeah.
No, it would be very bearable. Like Ursula.
I do not enjoy this. This is meat I'm standing on. I cannot step through this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do down here.
I mean, at the very least, he's more than sized enough for you.
I guess
Like
I
those
would be
sharks are
afraid.
honking
I'm
huge.
glad because I'm glad I'd be afraid about scraping my horns.
Oh, this isn't too bad. The smell isn't too bad either. Used to see when a horse give birth.
Ugh.
The smell is quite fishy.
The thing smells
The smell
fishy.
is not great.
Yeah,
it's
because
more
it's not
pungent,
just like a
like-
giant fish; it's a giant dying fish.
Yeah, it smells awful in here.
Awful. So, as the party ventures forth into this creature, you finally come upon what might be a cavernous section of his throat, perhaps the larynx or something. You can see enormous hordes running along the ceiling and sides of this chamber you're passing by now, and there are large dimple-like protrusions all around. And something's moving down here. You've passed plenty of like dead, rotting fish on the way in, just shit Tunankir's eaten along the way, but this is much too large to simply be a fish you're approaching.
Hmm.
I wonder if Tunankir ever ate a treasure galleon.
That would be dope.
That would make this worth it, probably.
I don't think you would notice if it did.
Alright. Is this
And
seriously the
given
best
how
you
old
got,
it
roll
is,
20?
given how old it is, it would have, if it was a wooden ship, it would have rotted away very long time ago.
Yeah, but the gold wouldn't.
Well, that's true.
So, as you approach this creature sort of beached inside Tunan's gullet, you come to recognize it as some sort of whale. Just a whole whale chilling in his throat. It's probably like some cousin of a sperm whale.
Just a whole ass whale.
Just a whole ass whale. But it's not the only thing down here. There are things surrounding this whale, slowly breaking it down. It's desiccating its body.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
shit.
dear God!
Someone find Osmosis Jones.
This is
Hang on.
Osmosis
Oh,
Jones.
I need to zoom way out. What is it? Oh God! This is Osmosis Jones. That's not a whale.
Oh,
That's just a whole whale.
Yeah, it's just a whole whale chilling
Oh,
down here.
I'm
It's
sorry.
been dead for a long
I'm
time.
sorry, Savin. I'm sorry, Savin. Did somebody recently watch the fucking Fantastical Journey?
No, actually, I've not.
Yeah, this like, wait a minute. Antibodies attacking. It's like, wait a fucking second. I remember this old ass 1952 movie, remade 1976.
It's a little before my time. But either way, yeah, these huge stone-like creatures full of an internal, almost living fire, but yet completely sheathed in liquid water that moves and writhes around with them. They turn to you with clear malicious intent, for you are invading their host's body, and much like this whale here, clearly need to be broken down.
Hey, there are more important things to break down. Why don't you all do your fucking jobs and destroy the Mage Bane?
No you.
Yes, yelling at your body to do its job properly, because that works.
Yeah, I know, right? That's too real.
These are some speedy boys.
Fuck.
They heard you yelling at them to do their job, so they're like, okay.
All right, well.
All right, foreign bodies, let's do this shit.
I see Voron's on the initiative board. Good, good.
Ah, balls. All right. I mean, whatever. I mean, this is the Vor story, so it makes sense.
Oh, no. All right. So yeah,
But
this
you
guy.
see, it's war in.
Yeah.
No.
This place probably
Da-da-da-da-da.
smells snackalicious to Voron.
Oh, I need to add one more.
We're in a
thing.
gigantic goddamn carcass. This is Burb Christmas right here.
Let me resort this bad boy here. Right, quick. Sending. There we go. It's important to have everyone on the board.
Fala.
All right,
We're gonna
so
get messed with every time a
2,
fucking
3,
fart shifts inside him.
6. So this this boy here is gonna lumber up here, rear back, and unleash some nastiness to try and disintegrate you guys down into your base components. What for its daddy can digest you better? Bloop. So that's the everybody. Deck saves.
How dare.
Can I fucking pass it? All right, yeah. Oh, guys, don't forget you're in my zone of good. So enjoy the extra plus 4 to your saves.
Unless your name is Hashat.
Ah, good.
At the very least, I am resistant to fire damage.
Very good. I actually needed that because I rolled a 2. But that +4 makes it go. I
Yep.
can just instantly drop.
You're all in the hug zone now, baby.
All right, and of course we need to find out if that recharges. Is that a recharge 6? It is. So he is
6.
out of juice for now.
Ugh. Did it have to be called juice?
I mean, it is. Next, this guy's going to start lumbering up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't really get past his friend, so he's just going to chill there. Layer action. All right, so this turn, all the Mage Bane that's clinging to everything down here erupts in pollen and powders. Cass, Nahia, Hashat, Constitution saves, please.
Why me? What'd I do?
Oh no, Cass.
Layer
Oh,
action.
it's okay. You're in the flood zone.
Yeah.
All right, you're all fine, unaffected. Don't worry about it.
Hug the safety tat.
Oh, sorry. Were you just asking spellcasters to do
Yes,
that?
this is just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
spellcasters being punished for their spells.
Yeah, for our crimes.
All right, and Szooth.
Quick question: are you using any of Tasha's stuff? Forget.
Everything that you're using is on either your character sheet or in the Eon and Monk document. Please refer to those. But your character sheet is up to date and 100% correct.
So we're not using Tasha. Okay. All right. If that is the case, then I don't want to use my stand just yet. That giant well is not alive. Yes.
Not that you hope not, unless there's some necromancy involved.
Suddenly there's whale laser and everything's going to shit. All right.
Whale laser. That sounds dope.
Hey, a crit.
Nice.
Make me a save.
All right. Let's see, little antibody boy. Ba-doop. Boop.
It fails.
All right, so it is disrupted.
Come on over here.
Excellent. Yeah, that'll work.
It's an 18 hit.
An 18 do hit.
Make me another save.
All right. It
Fail.
fails. It is disrupt.
That was. Give me a second. That was 25, 15. How high up is that part right there?
Hold on, let me. That right there, that's just level.
Let's not get too crazy here. So I'll just punch it again,
Okay.
and then I'll come over. I will punch this one again on the way up. A flurry of blows.
All right. Cool.
2 crits in that. I don't like it.
Nice.
And I'm gonna hide back behind the meat wall.
Dude. I mean, this whole
Which one?
monster is
Everything
mostly
is a
meat
meat
wall,
wall.
yeah.
Yeah. That'd be my turn.
All right. Tarn.
Yeah. You know, let's go and get in with this next one, so you can't. So you know he has a harder time coning everyone. Fighting spiritual. And pokey time.
Oh, good thing you have Fighting Spirit. Those are both hits.
Yeah. Does it seem to be taking less fire damage?
Let's see. It is indeed resistant to fire damage.
Alright. Well, going to action surgery.
Oh boy.
And more pokes. And there you are. It's,
All right. That's a lot of damage.
yeah, that's me.
All right. Just disassemble that guy by half. Voron, you're up.
Hungry! Alright, sure. Let's see here. Probably just gonna move up. Oh, actually, wait, what would you rather? Tarn, do you need a hand?
I'm fine.
Alright then, let's kick this guy's ass. I shall. Oh goodness. Oh, hell with it. Alright, I'm gonna activate a Searing Smite. Swing!
All right. It's a solid hit.
That. And.
Guess I'll make him a save. It's not going to super
Yeah.
matter. Nope, he fails. It's on fire.
A. So that is 20, 31, 34 damage total. And then swing number 2.
All right, another
14.
hit. Bonk.
And yeah. I hate holding out smites just for fucking ages. 28 total.
All right, 28. Bonk, bonk. All right, couple good big hits.
Rawr.
All right, now that the meat puppet is acted, Vorn, what are you going to do?
Vora will hold action for when an enemy is at 1 hit point, of course.
I see. Of course.
That's what Voron does.
The classic Voron maneuver.
Hell yeah, it is.
Hell yeah. All right. Hashat, you look like you need a Bardic Inspiration die. You can have one of those.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Then, let's see. Casty cat.
Try and stay close to me, Cass. Keep the
You don't-
sickies at bay.
Don't gotta tell me twice. All right, let's try and get those two clustered together, guys, with a fairy fire.
Boop.
That's a dex save from both of those. I think one of them passed.
Wow. Dexterous.
Oh, they both passed, actually. That's unfortunate.
Really? Is his
Uh,
DC like 13?
No, his DC is 14. Meets beats.
Oh. Thought he had higher. Yeah.
Nope. Cass has a mere +3 charisma.
That's surprising.
It is surprising because he
Yeah.
fucking pulled real well.
All right, Maury. Maury? He's gonna come up here and
Hey, wait, where the
assist.
fuck am I?
I don't know. Where are you?
I'm
You're at
on
the very
18. I'm right after Cassidy. You
weird.
skipped me.
Okay. I don't remember double clicking, but sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Move Maury back.
So, you got that one, you got that one. I'm gonna go block.
Oh, did
This one?
Casteem not move into my aura's range? I think he's out.
Oh
range,
yes,
but-
he needs to go move up here.
Okay, I'll go over there. I can do that in a single move because. And right here, let's see, it should be 30, 35, and then as soon as I rage, I can move half my speed.
Mhm.
That's a bonus,
Thanks, Tasha.
indeed, which is actually very cute and useful. So, and I'll go for this one.
Sounds good. Right. And you said the one at full health, right? Just to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Those
Blocking
both
this
hit.
guy.
Let's see. 9. Okay.
Does the necro seem to like do the same, more or less?
No effect, or rather, no abnormal effect. Just does regular damage.
Okie dokie. Now it's Mori's turn.
All right. Mori will zip forward and poke. Miss. And let's see. She's level 6 now, so
Question.
Hmm.
Question. Did you take into account the fact that it has a -2 to its AC?
yeah, its AC ain't that bad. A 10
Okay.
ain't hitting. Poke. There we go. And let's throw some smites on it. Boop. All right. This antibody. All right. Cass, Nahia, Morgan, and Tarn. You're gonna get bled by a big
Is it?
spray of goop. Bleh.
So, question. Does that count as a magical effect?
Nope. It's an ability. All right, Cass is good. Mori is. Nahia, what's your charisma again?
Also good.
4, she's fine.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, by a certain definition of fine. Poop, and Tarn is knocked prone. So blasted. This guy does not regen his ability. And all the way at the bottom, Hashat.
Literal bottom of the order. All right, a shot. Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath and try not to vomit, and then
Don't
start
take a deep breath.
stomping over.
That's the opposite of what you want to do in here.
It's true.
Who do I attack?
I don't know. The party is not focused fire at all.
I know. I will assist the large Nahia, I guess, and I will reach into the rocks that I tied around my back, put in a sack and tied around my shoulders. For I am inside of this giant flesh monster. I am cut off from the earth, except for what I take with me.
You are.
So I will reach into the rocks, and while some of them will turn to will kind of melt and turn to sand as I drain them of their energy, I will use it to empower myself, and I will whack. Is this? Did I accidentally? Is this the? You know what? Fuck it.
Kill to die, fuck to live.
All right, it's a hit. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Whack.
Bonk. All right. Yeah, that's 46 damage. All right, this guy's on his last leg, that's for sure. It reels back with staggering force.
Let me see. That was okay. So 6. That was one of these spell slots. Okay.
Oh, and he is knocked prone. Except I don't think he can be. No. You send this thing reeling, but it is not knocked prone. It is able to just reform itself upright. And then it's going to give you some whacks, but first, I'm just going to print an ability off Szooth's sheet here. Namely, where this thing is. Disrupting Strikes, there we go. Alright, so this guy's speed is halved, he can't take reactions, and his number of attacks is reduced to 1. Alright, that's good for you.
Is there a but on that?
No, he just gets 1 less attack this turn. He's not able to benefit from his multi-attack.
Oh, it's Szooth. Okay.
Yeah. Szooth has disrupted this dude. Even this disgusting antibody elemental has ki inside of it, and Szooth has twisted that around to really fuck up this dude's day. So, let's see. I think you've probably hurt him the most, so he's just gonna give you a punch. Wow. Does a 20 hit you? A shot. Deafening silence.
Kinathis.
What? Sorry.
It's getting attacked, my dude.
Oh, I can. I'm. Sorry. That's actually a lot of damage. I didn't invest to show the earth because this place is kind of not the earth, so I don't really feel like I can justify casting that spell, that ability. So instead, I will cast I will make a shield.
All right, so his big old fist boing bounces off of an arcane shield, and that's all he's got this turn. This antibody did not get disrupted, so it's just gonna pound Ursula flat, unless. No, it really can't get into position to squirt on you guys. So yeah, he's just gonna punch Ursula a bunch. Punch, punch. I think he missed.
Yeah, 1 hit.
Yep. So you take a big fist in the face, but you are hard as iron. Barely dents you. All right.
9.
And
Wait.
so if your name is not Szooth, you're going to get a layer action procced on you. Specifically, a big burst of gastric juices just shoots up from inside Tunankir's throat and splatters pretty much along this line, covering you all in acid.
Gross.
Please make a dexterity saving throw, DC 19, to avoid some damage.
Oh.
Now, you guys are
Oh.
far away from the stomach. Ho-ho!
Holy shit! Wow,
So it's just 13.
that's fucking impressive. Oh man.
Oh,
Oh, there's no fucking saving that. So. Oh man, that's fucking. I'm actually shocked.
Me too.
Hey, Cass is fine.
And Cassidy Morgan is fine too.
Mm-hmm. So it's half damage on a miss, so 6 damagios if you succeed your save.
Okay, so 3.
Yeah, you are largely unaffected. And of course, Szooth just is standing by in safety as you guys get splatted. It smells quite vile. Szooth,
Don't
speaking
you
of.
mean quite vile?
don't use it. That's that. Now, question. I thought the point of nerfing Stunning Strike was so that I could use it more than once per time on a person.
No, it's so you can use it more than once per encounter. And there are still people who have not been disrupted. Hello.
This one is still up, right?
Yeah, barely. I think you could generally just one-tap it to death.
Oak, 24.
Alright, it hits Magic Pixel. Just slightly off. You got another one in the tank.
Wait, magic pixel, like literally 1 hit point?
Not
Yeah.
quite.
Oh, Voron.
Alright, there you go. Szooth, how do you kill something that is like 20 times your size?
Kick it in the shin.
Alright. Szooth comes in, just kicks this thing straight through the shin, and the whole body just timbers down and crunches into the swishy, meaty ground, and it falls to pieces.
I declare myself the mitochondria as I go over and start whacking this one.
The powerhouse of the cell!
House of the cell! It's the only
27
thing I
for the
think
foot.
Americans learned about the body in school.
It is. Alright. 2 solid hits.
Like, I heard that as a meme, and then I was like, wait a second, actually, I don't remember much of biology either.
You don't?
Alright.
No.
Tarn.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna stand up because
Are you
We'll
sure?
stand up.
look, this is not a place I want to lay down in.
It's true.
Gross.
It is supremely grody down here.
Don't worry, armor is self-cleaning.
It's true. Your armor's spotless.
Yeah.
But your wings are covered in gut.
Yeah. I'm gonna fighting Spiritu again.
Sounds good.
And of course, I don't actually need it, but you know.
Yep. 2 good hits. And some temporary hit points. It's very important. Alright. 18, 28.
Who's playing a game?
I am checking my things.
Checking things?
It's actually opening my email.
Weird.
Your email fucking slaps, my dude.
I have a modded email.
What?
Yeah.
You modded your email client?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the default sucks shit.
Fair enough. Alright, Tarn, anything else?
No, that's me.
Alright, Voron and Associated Meat Puppet.
Voron, of course, prepared to one-shot finish off 1 health, bitches. I will move up. Swing.
Oh, wait. He is disrupted still? Oh, wait. No, he's not.
And
Why
my
is he
next
not?
because
Oh.
I can only do that once per creature,
All right.
so I could not
So
disrupt him
the
again.
first one will just barely miss. Your staff deflects off some rocky exterior, but the second one will strike true.
Cool.
Any smites to deliver on that?
Not for now. I'm
All right.
worried about expending just about everything I've got.
All right. Cassidy, you're looking pretty hurt, little kitty. Let's throw a healing word on Maury, and then drink a potion.
Yeah, Morgan could use some assistance.
One of your many,
Oh,
many
and
potions.
all right, the general tip for people. No, this is in a real world based. Be careful when
What?
you're going out Wednesday, the whole day. Generally try to stay inside.
Yeah. That's not a surprise at all.
Oh no, I mean this is beyond COVID.
I don't go out. I avoid it.
What?
Everything is cool.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Are the aliens coming? Was that Israeli dude right?
Oh no, I'm just talking about the solar eruption the size of, half of the distance between us and Mars just happened.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's hitting us somewhere Wednesday. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, stay
Sweet.
indoors. Don't get super cancer.
Yeah, this is literally will fuck up Earth's ionosphere, which, solar radiation isn't very conducive for, life forms. So stay inside.
Yeah, the sun itself is trying to interrupt cyberpunk.
Jesus
It's kinda
Christ,
fucked
oh, it
up.
is.
It's pretty fucked up, the sun.
I just dropped it in political because I don't know where the fuck to drop it. So
Yeah.
Yeesh. All right.
Spooky.
Well, Hedrah, it is also your turn.
oh boy. Just
Here I go
checking.
killing again.
Yeah, just checking this fucker. So let's see if we can down him. Well, 1 hit.
All right. 1 good hit. Bonk.
One day more.
Good.
Chug.
Slurp.
All right. Maury, charge. You can do it. You can kill something. We'll thrust her blade forth and miss, but wait. Backswing. All right. Let's drop the big smite. Boop. I think that's just enough.
If it's not just enough, then we've got Vora in the wings.
Let's see. 15, 16, 17. It is exactly enough to drop it to 0.
Nice. Sploot.
Maury thrusts her S-stock between some of this thing's rocky plates and detonates a pulse of divine energy, exploding it.
Lewd.
Let's see, that was that guy's turn. So nothing for you, nothing for you. Hashat.
Okay. Oh, and that one goes right after me.
You know what?
How many of these spells do I want?
I would recommend that before Mori totally finish it, that she backs the fuck up a bit.
Huff. All right, hold on. Actually,
She might
yeah,
be in
you're
the
right. She
back.
has to back off a little bit. Just go this way, though. There, is more than 15 feet away now.
Okay, yeah.
That might hurt this. That might hurt the giant. That might hurt our host body at the moment. So I don't want to use that.
Yeah, try not to kill the thing. we're
Definitely
trying to
not that
save.
one.
Yeah, save that stuff for when we're like fighting the main monster in the stomach, because we probably want him to start, fucking shit up down the line.
Very focused attacks.
Yeah, just single smash things.
I only have so many
And
rocks
don't
with me,
waste your
though.
resources.
Hammer surgery.
Yeah. And remember, we have a finite amount of time and resources, so, well, personal healing stuff, we good.
One, two, three, four. There's the fifth one. Magic missiles.
Woof. All right. That's a spell I don't see very often these days. 10, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, shit. All
And
right.
Let me see.
Pow.
15. 30.
Mori coughs.
Oh, 5 over.
What? What?
5
You're-
over.
I can't go any further. I can't go any further.
Huff.
There's a giant whale between them. There's a whale between you two.
There's
Huff.
the whale. Look. The whale.
Angry bird noises. Antibody. All right. Let's come over here and hit you. You hurt worse than the bear. Bear, make an oppie.
Oh, God.
Well, that was a mistake.
But you-
Woof!
All right. Let's see.
Whew.
Oh, really?
Hurt less, huh?
More than
Man,
bear.
that's the first time I've seen that for the players.
Whack. All right.
Well, oppie crits? What do you mean? I
Staggers
stole a
forward.
dragon with an oppie crit.
Oh, I don't remember.
All right. And let's. Actually, this guy's not used his breath yet, so he's gonna come down like here
What a dick.
and blast like this. Yeah, this works. So Hashat, Nahia, and Tarnavak are all going to need to make deck
God damn.
saves.
Wow.
Ah, it was terrible.
Holy shit. Nice Tarn.
Good job,
And
Tarn.
it's fire damage, so you take like pierces of damage anyway.
Yeah. I don't lose a single real hit point.
Nice. All right.
Just
Question,
fucking fake gamer
why
hit
does the lair
points.
Why does the lair action like goes just be climbing in value?
Yeah, that lair action has been going up by 10 turn order every time.
What the fuck?
It's
Oh,
now at
that
80.
wasn't on
It's now
purpose?
80 on a turn. No, it's not on purpose. This is a bug. I'm almost sure that every time you've cycled the lair, it's.
It's not a bug, that's an intentional thing you can set up.
Oh.
Savin's just a derp.
Oh, and it just
Nice.
accidentally. Okay.
Oh.
Wild.
Oh well. Anyway, never seen that happen before. But yeah,
Crazy.
you're right. Now that I think about it, I do think I know what I did. Anyway, Mage Bane Blast right here. You two nerds. DC
What?
10 con saves, please.
Which two nuts?
The two nerds who can cast spells.
No, you're lying. I don't care. I'm so constitute. Fuck off.
And Hashat, con save. And Szooth can come down and fuck up this dude's day.
I mean, I don't. Do I have enough damage to kill it right now?
Maybe.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
also
I thought you
disrupt the
just-
shit out of him.
I thought you were saying to I just instantly kill him. I was just like, what? I mean, I'll come down and try, certainly. But.
You're gonna get close. Let's see.
Yeah,
14, 19.
When it's fucking 4 unarmed strikes, it really does just look like the machine gun can punch.
All right.
Not enough.
Yeah, 100.
Not quite.
100
Let's see if I-
practiced.
Let's see if I can't disrupt him.
All right. The answer is probably. These guys have not been doing so great. Oh, never mind.
Try again.
All right, yeah, you're right. It's this guy's gonna have a bad day. All right, there you go.
we go.
All right, now he is disrupted.
And we'll hide behind shot.
All right, Tarn, can you finish it?
Hopefully. Not going to Fighting Spirit.
Probably
this
wise.
time.
All right, and the first strike is enough to kill it. You thrust your spear in, and the creature crumples.
You know that. Can I
Slides off the whale.
check what the fuck it's in? What the fuck's in the middle of these rocky boys that glows?
Sure, you can indeed pry them open. You are mighty indeed, and have no trouble wrenching their bodies open. And inside, you find what appears to be just a roiling ball of flame, just gently floating inside.
That doesn't look natural.
Like how big?
I'd say about the size of Szooth's head.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Oh, wait, it's perfect.
What?
I have a leather jar. Remember? I have a big ass fucking leather jar.
Yeah.
Plump.
All right. You can indeed just reach in there and scoop that bad boy up and twist it into a
What-
jar.
Can
Hashat,
I
you
tell
are
what
pretty
the
sure
thing-
that
what
that
this thing might be?
is an elemental of some kind.
No shit.
Well,
Thank you, Doctor.
Beyond that, you've never
No,
seen.
I mean the ball.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
fuck.
It
Like the orb.
inside this thing is an elemental that has constructed this sort of gastric antibody shell around itself.
Hmm. Do you have any more of those jars?
I got one more. Though you don't want to be digging around in my bag here. I got some mage green jars as well, so you're not the
Should
most.
we take another one of these
delicate.
things?
Nah, well, we might come
Oh,
across
you-
more anyway.
Well, I got one, so.
Can we take a breather? That shit hurt.
Sure. We'll stay close
Not
to
for
a
long,
wall, I suppose, as insofar as a wall functions. You might want to sit close so that you don't get sick, you two.
Just gonna come here. Cassie just puts his arms around Nahia and holds tight.
Yeah. Avoid the sickness.
What? Not down with the sickness?
They are not down with the sickness. Alright, and yeah. You got a song of rest in you?
I'm not sure how much song I have, but try and play an instrument at least. Oh,
How about
boy.
someone jaunty tune?
This really changes the context if you have a friend in me.
You have friend in me.
Jesus, why? Why did you have to say that?
Alright, there we go. Good one.
Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna grab some food.
And then I'm down to my
Be right
lock
back.
ones. Oh wait, no, that was at 81. Let's just not do that. That would be a huge waste. Of my one of being down one whole hit point.
You may have one hit point. Just the one. Singular.
One hell hit point. The injustices never cease.
And you, Szooth, may have all of your key points. So, nasty as it is down here, you have the ability to take a short rest. Nahia, Hashat, casts are going to need to make con saves. This is going to be DC 15 to avoid the poison this time. Oh,
I'm good.
Cass barely makes it. I'll make it for Kina since he stepped up. Yeah, just fine. Everyone's fine. See, you guys are so strong. You got this. And so, yeah, are there any preps you want to make before you venture deeper into this creature?
I think I'm as prepped as is.
I am always ready.
So I have a question. Do we know what type of poison? Oh well. Do you think it will be doing poison damage?
I don't know.
I could
What-
only hope so strongly.
Well, I mostly ask because like these poison resistance potions here. Like,
Eh.
3 potion
Alright.
resistance potion.
Go rest, Merz.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Apologies I couldn't make it through the whole thing, but yeah, you got this.
Yeah. Alright, sleep well, Merz.
Fingers is crossed. I'll feel better soon.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't be at it for like, wait, started
for like-
half, so it's been
It's
two and a half hours already.
Still probably have like a good hour.
Yeah. Alright.
But the preparation would be then the people who would need in case, like the poison resistance folks here.
So Cass would like to have one of those potions of antitoxin at least. You got
Yeah,
another
I'm
to
probably
spare.
gonna.
Yeah, he already has.
Yeah, I'm good.
He has
I'm
2
sorted.
on him, and I'm talking about potion of
Poison resist.
Oh, like actual full-on resist. Alright.
Yeah.
As well. So in case something spits out or like tries to poison you, like points to all the blue shit,
Yeah.
whatever's making this. So yeah, I'll just hand out to every one of them who doesn't have an innate poison resist or immunity.
So basically everybody.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello
Welcome
back.
Yeah,
Oh, Merz is gone. Oh no.
Yep.
yeah, so in case I'm handing out potions of poison resistant Kinathis in case whatever's making all this Mage Bane is, doing poison damage to you.
Which makes sense.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Would make a lot of
So,
sense for me to
do
take
you
poison
want-
damage.
Would you
Do-
like one?
Yes, please.
There we go. So here you go. One for you, one for Cassie Cat. Naya?
Thank you.
That would be great.
How far? I haven't seen any Mage Bane yet. Or have we? Have we seen a lot of Mage Bane?
It's
Oh yeah,
everywhere.
everything is covered
Everywhere.
with Mage Bane. If I actually put it on the map,
Okay.
it would just be blue instead of meat color.
Lagged shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
turn
all
on your
up in-
base
Alright, fair.
filter in your head. That's literally the entire cavern.
Yeah, it's just
Why
fucking
isn't this
everywhere.
stuff being digested?
I don't
Tunon
digest
Kier is
particularly well when
super
I'm
magic.
fucking- Yeah.
What?
I said Tunon Kier is super magic. He cannot digest this shit. He is incredibly allergic.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't digest particularly well when I'm poisoned either.
No, but wait. He doesn't need to digest it, but there was a spew of fucking acid right here. Did it actually damage the...
Yeah, it did damage the Mage Bane somewhat, but it didn't make a significant impact on the sheer volume in here.
Ugh, volume. So gross.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
So, if you are ready to venture forth, I will grab your tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can proceed deeper inside. And I'll just go ahead and grab Harn's character sheet here, because might be that you want your fighter here.
Yeah, that would be great.
There we go. Perfect. Morgan can fit in here 10, 15 feet away from a shot.
Oh, what? Sorry?
I said Morgan can fit into this next room 15 feet away from you, so it's perfect.
Oh, okay. So cold. Why do I get the cold shoulder?
Yeah,
Is she afraid of how warm I am?
No, she's afraid of being broken in half by you.
I am a very gentle moo.
Alright. So, as you step deeper and deeper into Tunon Kier, you see that the viney growths are becoming much thicker and more intense. You're quite literally walking on a carpet of Magebane vines by the time you near what must be the creature's stomach. And has everyone here seen The Goonies way back when?
Way
yeah,
back when, yeah.
Yeah, way,
Oh,
way
yeah.
back.
Yeah,
I
so, there's
I remember
that
when it came out.
scene where the kids finally make it into that cavern and they see the pirate ship and they're like, whoa. You all probably have a moment somewhat like that as you enter this next enormous, probably digestive chamber here. And you can see that there is a ship inside, a small trading vessel, probably a little smaller than the Waves. It's been broken in half by the violence of being swallowed, but it's wedged itself quite firmly between two bones on the bottom of Tunon's throat and has collected a great deal of water and juices around itself. And from the broken hull of this ship, you can see an enormous tree. One that's probably 40 or 50 feet tall, such that it nearly reaches the top of this cavernous chamber inside the Leviathan. And this tree is
That's not
covered, just wrapped around and around and around and around with pulsating, writhing Magebane vines. They move as if each one is itself a great serpent. And you can see more of the antibodies here. They stand wavering at the edge of the pool this ship has lodged itself in. They too are covered in Magebane. which weaves
Oof.
in and out and through the creatures. And then you see something else step out from behind the tree. A woman, beautiful,
Her.
dark, with
Oh shit.
glowing blue horns and mage vein wrapped around and through herself. It forms a sort of dress on her body. She greets you with a charming smile, though even the horniest of you can sense the edge in that smile. I'd
Actually,
like
I don't see.
all of you to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Actually, I don't see shit because I'm just looking at a black screen.
Nice. Oh, Szooth, your
Excellent.
token. It fell off the map.
Uh-oh.
I knew it looked a little barren here. Here you go, little buddy. I found you. Yes, Szooth, you don't need to make the save because you are effectively immune to charm. Cass, you have disadvantage because you are just sex incarnate. Not that it mattered. See what I mean? Boop.
So 10 would be that. Or
Oh.
11, depends on how you see it.
Do I start going around and bonking everybody gently?
That might be where we're heading. Let's see. Nahia, is that? Oh, that's with your Jesus. All right. Your charm.
Yeah.
And literally, did the whole party get charmed?
Yep. In fact, Szooth, I might actually need you to make the save too, because we're gonna see if. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Tarn's also not charmed. Iron Goblin and Maury's
What were you
immune.
gonna see?
I was gonna see if you're literally the only man left standing here, as the whole party just gets charmed by a dryad. So you all just have the charmed condition. Encourage you to go take a peek in the compendium and see what that does. As the Vater gives you this now what seems to most of you to be an incredibly disarming, gentle smile. And she beckons to you all to come closer. And that seems like the most reasonable and good idea possible, really. She is
Going to
very
start-
pretty and large.
Can Voron stab me in the head, please?
I think Voron needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, Voron, I believe in you, buddy.
No,
Alright,
he also,
Voron
he's just
also
like, bye.
grants.
Going over here.
I'm
He
going to start
perches.
boking people as they start moving because I don't want them walking into a trap out of their own volition. If that will even work, because I don't know if it will.
You have to hit people to break charm.
Oh, do I have to actually start doing damage?
Yeah.
I'll just do. Okay, does it have to do damage or does it just have to hit?
It has to do damage. So Tarn's
None of you
gonna
have-
whack.
None of you have damage reduction, right?
He misses a shot.
Yeah. Let's try to get his shot first. I'm gonna attack with my dex, but
All right, hold on. This is clearly moving into the point where you should probably roll initiative to see what happens in what order.
all right. Nope.
Luckily,
Nope.
I'm slow as fuck.
The
Lucky
power,
me.
the power
Of
of horny,
course.
unfortunately.
Oh, god damn it.
Moo horse,
One
moo
time,
horse.
A shot.
No, a shot wouldn't do that. Look what she's standing in. There's water.
It's not deep enough.
Oh no. How deep is that water?
It's like
water.
thigh high.
Oh, that's very. For a shot, yes, that's very. deep.
You've been trudging through that shit this whole time. No,
Yeah,
start
I
with
don't-
me.
No, that was shin.
I don't-
Shin.
Oh,
I don't-
fuck off. No.
I don't think his shot would stop. Not when horny is involved.
Yeah, I mean, look, this thing looks like an elf with horns. And it's big, too. She doesn't even need to use potions. Let's see. Who are we missing? Tarn. That's it.
Well, Morgan can also, stop and fix things.
And the Vator. All right, excellent. the Vator gets the first turn.
Oh, fucking
All right.
course.
So immediately after having ensorcelled all of you, let's see. Does this cause the creature to be charmed? They can't be turned immune to fire, so that would actually trigger on Szooth. Okay, Szooth, make a Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Does a 15 make it?
15.
No.
Such sadness.
All right. So, Szooth, the Vator will reach out, and you hear a voice inside your head say, "Do not worry, child. Come to me and rest your head in
But
my
he's fine. He
lap."
can't be charmed, right?
I
So he
can't
can't be
like
suggested.
He can.
I can be, but it just takes an action for me to end it. So I don't
So-
do anything.
Yeah, unfortunately, in this case, this does not inflict the charmed condition, so you can't just use an action to end it.
What are you talking about? Suggested. Creatures that can't
Yeah.
be charmed. I guess that depends. Because if you I don't know, I thought all mental effects counted as rather charmed or
Nope.
frightened.
Nope.
This is a terrible opponent for us.
Party 3 horny for this shit. So yeah, she will say, "Come, child, lay your head down in my lap and sleep. Fall asleep in my embrace." And you are suggested. Antibodies will just kind of sway hypnotically. Cass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mommy. Hashat.
Okay.
You feel a overpowering urge to come to this creature and lay with it.
Okay. All right. I mean, I am charmed, so.
The water is difficult terrain,
Oh,
but
yeah, don't forget charm doesn't need mind control. FYI.
it's true.
Yeah, but thinking about it, it's Szooth. Seeing it like having to deal with pretty evil, powerful people by getting up close and cuddling to them is kind of his MO, so
Chat refers to this as a danger aura.
Danger.
Sounds about right.
I mean, we don't have to kill it, I suppose. We just have to remove her, so we can just
Yeah,
take
we
her
haven't even-
out of the monster.
yeah, as far as we understand, we could just ask her to leave and she'll be okay.
So, okay, here. I guess that's as far as I can get. I suppose I will take. I guess I will let my kilt drop then.
Nice. All right,
What
the
fuck can I do
Vator's
submission.
eyes widen. Oh my. Mori,
That's right.
what are you idiots doing? Oh, shit. I do come down here and slash up. Jesus Christ. All right, it's fine. Dude, you got another one in the pipe.
Mori, what are you doing?
You just see Mori scrabbling at your armor with her claws. Snap out of it, you big dumb idiot. Come on.
Look, this is not the first monster that we have had to persuade over to our side. Did you not make just recent very good friends?
What? Nahia, you're charmed. Snap out of it. Come on.
I have a type, I confess, but she seems fine.
Face palm. Ursula.
Well, she suggested to Szooth to come and lay on him, or was it to everyone?
It was Szooth got the psychic message. The rest of you are just seeing her beckon you towards her suggestively. Seems like a really good idea to go over there, though.
Well, clearly
I just
the
looked at
Vader can be
Mori
feasible.
and said, like, so you say that she is charmed by the
Yes.
one over there?
Uh-huh. Literally, yes.
Or she just has her face in her palms. This is fine. I don't care about the Leviathan anyway.
So yeah. Well, she's just beckoning, but she's not saying anything. So by the spell,
Yeah, you can back it closer.
she's beckoning us closer, but she's not persuading me to fucking come closer.
Yeah, no, you are not being magically forced to come over there yet.
So I just look at Mori. So if, for example, I have an idea. So I shove my fingers into the lantern.
Why? Yes, just do that. Yes, be smart. You're a
What?
remarkably wise bear. Nahia, quickly punch yourself.
You'll have to ask real
Right.
nicely. Because everything here seems
So
A-okay.
1d6
1d6
fire
damage
from
fire, yeah.
1d6 fire damage. Alright. And you break the
3.
charm.
So that was an attack on the lantern with my hand. Let's see if this works. That goes down, and
What are you doing?
so that
Bonk. It failed to hurt anybody.
Oh my gosh, when did you all become such fucking noodles anyway? If you're so convinced that I'm charmed.
oh, well, I tried. So the
Szooth, are we charmed? This is a
Oh,
weird
yes.
question to ask out loud.
Oh yes, most definitely.
He says as he magically walks his way over there. Can you
Yep.
walk on water, Zoo?
Yes.
Awesome. Hat on
But-
over there.
What the fuck?
that doesn't stop him from doing other things, right?
I mean, I was suggested to come over and rest my head on her lap, and it seems like a reasonable thing to do, as Szooth is the cuddly type. I mean, I've seen that she's suggested all my other friends, but combat is not broken out yet. So honestly, I'm still kind of inclined to try to go the diplomatic route here.
Excellent.
So
Szooth-
once I
Szooth, you come over. The evader sits herself down on her knees and pulls you in and gives you a nice thigh pillow. You hear a voice in your head telling you to close your eyes and go to sleep. There's a good boy.
I would actually like to stay up. My name is Szooth, and I wish to talk to you.
Talking. There will be time for that later. First, I need to spread my seed.
Actually, it's about that. We kind of want you to not spread so much Mage Bane around.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun at all.
But
If I don't
required.
spread my Mage Bane, then this Leviathan won't die.
We kind of want the Leviathan not to die.
Well, if he didn't want to die, he shouldn't have eaten my ship.
I do admit he can be a little voracious, but even despite that, I think your sickness has made him suffer quite long enough. Would we be able to make amends by getting you another ship? Perhaps helping you get out of here and be able to sail back on your way?
No, I found something much better. You see, this Leviathan is such fertile soil. When it perishes and decays, I will feast upon his flesh, grow strong and mighty. And he's even perched himself on an island I can roost upon. Oh, my roots grow deeper and deeper by the day.
2 problems with that. First is, we actually own this island. Well, she over there owns this island, and I'll point to Nahia. I'm pretty sure she's also a mage. I'm very certain that she does not want you spreading your Mage Bane around everywhere that the island pertains. And second, even if you were justified in trying to kill this grand creature, there are many other. There's in fact an entire civilization that depends and rests on this creature. If you would destroy that, you would be destroying a way of life.
That's unfortunate. But we can talk about that later.
I think we need to talk about that now. I'm sorry, but we can't let you just uproot and ruin so many lives. The effects would be devastating.
Oh, no. Sweetie, everything will be okay, I promise.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe that promise. Here, why don't we at least try to get you outside of the whale so we can have a rational conversation?
I'm afraid that's just not possible. He's much too large.
We can walk you outside.
She turns around and pats the tree. I can only venture so far from my home. And my home was planted here in the wreckage. There's no leaving, but that's all right. I'm right where I belong.
Some sort of magical effect binding you to the tree? Maybe some kind of avatar of the tree?
I'm a Vader, dear.
We met a Vader once, remember?
Yeah, we've met Vader.
I don't remember what's their deal.
They're basically dryads. They live in their tree.
Basically.
All right. There has to be some way to be able to move your tree safely. We have to extricate you out.
Oh, but the tree will be fine. As soon as the
tree
Leviathan dies and its body rots, I'll continue my roots into the soil.
We told you, while you may be fine, there'll be a whole bunch of other people who won't be. We can't just ignore their plight.
They can find somewhere else to live.
I mean, isn't that the same argument I'm using on you?
Isn't it just? Here, I'll tell you what. Why don't we have a nice long talk? A Mage Bane tentacle wiggles up from underneath one of her arms and towards your legs, while you take some nice deep seeds.
Oh no, not Mage Bane ones though.
Yeah, I'm not letting that happen. I'm saying
I'm sorry, but as kinky as I can get, I feel like this is neither the time nor the place.
So while you're resisting, let's see if Tarnavak can man up here.
I'm gonna spend a key point and get back away from her.
All right. Oh no! You come back here. Come back.
Well, I already did.
He fulfilled.
No, part of her command was to go to sleep on her lap.
Yeah, that's not a reasonable command for me to follow, considering the context. Suggestion only does so much. And
Yeah,
that
lie down and close your eyes so I can rape you is not not a reasonable suggestion. That is definitely
Szooth,
along
but
the
all
lines
right,
of what it
all
felt in.
right. All out. Fine. Let's see if Tarn can punch some sense into Nahia. Whap! Donkey punch.
Ah, blitz! Oh fuck, I was charmed.
and kidney punch.
And 1, 2, 3. Tarn begins the trudge towards the Dryad with his big flaming sphere. The Vater will glance up at Tarn, glance at the tree. Oh, well, that's not nice at all. Nahia.
Can I make a test to figure out if those elementals are all charmed and, uncharmable?
Sure. Make I suppose, a nature test.
16?
Okay. They are charmed per se, but they are also like so encased in Magebane, you're pretty sure they're basically Magebane golems at this point.
Oh, awesome. Let's see here. I'm going to ask our favorite skull friend to magic missile Hashat, Cassidy, and Szooth.
I'm not charmed anymore. Please do not.
Oh, okay.
No, you should definitely
Hashat
magic missile Szooth anyway, though.
And sorry, Hashat, Cassidy, and can I not exert some control over Voron?
No, he's charmed.
I can't hurt him. I can't do anything. My class feature, give him back.
No, he's fine now.
Fuck it. All right, whatever. Yeah, zap Hashat, Cassidy, and this furthest antibody just to see if it will shit stir a bit if it is forced out of charm.
All right. So roll 3d4 plus 3, I suppose. As Prisha comes out blasting.
Hashat 3, Cassidy 2, antibody 4.
Nice. All right, Hashat, you are blasted by a magic missile and you're broken out of your charm.
Ow! Hey, what the hell?
Dick back in, cowboy.
Ah, but so blue ball.
I know. But it's that or you get the Magebane seeds up the ass.
I had a conversation with her. She seems very reluctant to leave.
Why couldn't it be the normal Vader?
I mean, all the Vader are like slightly evil. Last one we met was only amenable because she already owned the island, essentially. Is that my whole guy?
Hold on, some readied actions are gonna go off.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The elementals are just gonna kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. The casting couch is being occupied now.
Gosh, wish I had some fucking splash damage for sure.
All right, you may continue your turn.
Yeah. Is it a bonus for me to have shouted at Prisha to shoot him, or?
No, she has an action to use because you have to dig the skull out and point it at people.
All right. Oh, then I probably had to walk away over here to do that then.
I mean, it's magic missile. It's got hella range.
No, to rummage her out of fucking Hashat's pockets.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
So with a bonus, I'm going to hex the Vader and make her shitter at checks involving charisma. That seems valid.
Okay.
She can't throw persuades at us quite so easily.
And really, that's just unnecessary.
I know, right?
All right. So on this guy's turn, he's just gonna kind of move down here. Boop. Push her out of the way because she's tiny. And let's punch a shot.
Voron, you fucking traitor, snap out of it.
Whap. Whap.
I don't like these things. He missed the second one.
Well, that's good. Voron just caws. Magebane Vader. Oh, do we have to do this the hard way?
Sorry, but this is not on.
Well, force mortals I see, and I have to discipline you. So be it.
So,
Let's see. She's going to extend a hand. And yeah, some tendrils are going to reach up out of the earth and just grab Cassidy by his arms. Whoop. One of them goes somewhere it does not belong.
Oh no!
Hey,
And
that's mine.
Wait,
the other slaps the shit out of Cass.
It's real
Wow.
unfortunate when you have to scream
Wait.
wrong hole and you're a boy.
wait. Remember, Cassidy has a reactionary ability of the shield, remember? So anyone within his 30-foot range can be switched out. So,
What?
What?
remember the shield he got that he can switch places with people?
So, on his turn as a bonus action.
It's not his turn.
in swap places.
It's not a reaction. It is a
Yeah.
bonus action.
No, it's a bonus.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
that would be mega OP. So yeah, no, Cass gets a tentacle in the pooper and then gets slapped across the cheeks by another one.
yeah, but at least he didn't take damage from the first one. So
Yeah, no, he's got that potion he used on him. It just slides right up there, no problem. I don't think she has a bonus action. Oh wait, Misty Step.
Wait. Did
I'm gonna-
Cass have advantage? His shield had advantage. But,
I mean, he had a 10. No, it
He
wouldn't
rolled
help.
garbage. Garbage 8.
It's
ah,
yeah, no. I know what's going on. He also had disadvantage anyway because it's Cass. So yeah, she slaps him around and then zips back. Antibody. Time to continue beating on his shot. Punch, punch.
That first one will miss, but oof, boy, howdy, that second one was in a wall at me. Ow.
Then the
No,
lair
Damage
Larry.
feel
action.
weak sometimes.
you got shield, don't you?
Oh, you know what? You're right. That is a good idea. I should shield. That is a great idea. I will shield.
All right, excellent. Everybody except Szooth is going to get hit by a lair action.
Con.
Oh,
Dex.
A big
Cockfuck.
blast of stomach acid comes up.
oh, you're such a.
So, wait, everyone that was.
Everybody except
You
Szooth.
said,
Yep. Good job, Tarn.
and that's
How much is wait, Nahia?
Ten.
How much is the bonus here?
4.
How much is the 4?
Four.
So 14. How much is the how much is a bardic die?
D8.
So I could actually succeed. I have to roll slightly more than average. Well, a little bit more than slightly more than average, but no. Of course, it's a 1.
nice try.
Oof. Right. And Cassidy. Ow. He's gonna pop himself off of that, and yeah, let's use a bonus action to whoop, get the fuck out of there. And he's gonna climb up here, and I guess probably use his main action to heal Mori. Yeah, it seems like a good idea. let's do another healing word. This one will be at 3rd level.
Can I just cure wounds from that distance and then move back?
He literally does not have the spell Cure Wounds known.
Oh, all the scrolls he bought?
I suppose, but then he'd have to use a scroll, and that's expensive. Hashat.
I mean, I could try and throw my bag of rocks at the tree and then blow them up like a big bomb and just blow the tree up.
You could. The tree probably would not appreciate being blown up.
That seems
Neither
like
would the boss,
the
so-
quickest way to end this fucking fight, yeah.
Do it. I got an idea to do as well, to just
Let's see. So it's
pour salt on the wound.
Yeah, I was actually
this-
thinking about putting it on fire or blowing it up, but I'm not sure the smoke gathering inside the whale would be good for its health.
You're just gonna have I mean, the tree is less good for his health.
tree
Yeah,
is much less good. for
don't
itself.
worry. Do you remember somebody having to jab their finger into an open lantern? Yeah. Guess who has also fuel for that fucking lantern?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. How much is it? Would it be to just like throw this thing over here? Like 20 feet? That's not too bad.
If you're using your spell to blow shit up, you can just do it.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I know.
Do you remember?
I will. Unfortunately, if I do this, I'm not really going to be able to do much more magic. So this is like one. This is like a one go, really.
It's a good go, that's for sure.
All right. So I'm going to throw it. I'm going to throw my sack of rocks over here into the base of the tree.
Vader looks down. A present for me. How nice.
Yeah, a present.
I'm afraid I'll have to say no thank you, though.
Well, you can't say no to this. I will.
Actually, I can.
I'm
Alright, she
casting
will
that
need-
as a 5th level spell. Thank you.
Yep, she will need to make a charisma check. So you said 5th level? Alright, so DC 15.
Yes.
Son of a fuck!
I mean, it's a
No,
Vader.
That's a charisma check, which he has disadvantage on.
Oh, you're right,
That's
I did fuck a
lie,
charisma to bits.
motherfucker.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, shit, it actually
Not a
came
save, it's just
up!
fuck. Hex!
Hex mattered! Holy shit!
Hex actually matters.
It did a thing, and good memory.
That is the first time I've seen that hex curse be useful.
Alright,
know, right?
so, yeah, I know, right? So, what square were you planting that in?
Gonna throw it over. Probably. I mean, I can't not hit Ursula because it's unfortunately
I mean, you
like
can, you
a
just
huge
hit it like
blast.
Doesn't matter.
here.
Doesn't matter.
Throw it over here.
Yeah, just chuck it in the water here.
Just does.
Yeah, I'll throw it over
Doesn't
here around
matter.
here. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Okay, you can just blow up
I'll
Ursula,
throw
that's
it
fine.
up this way.
Alright, so,
It'll hit
that's...
Ursula, but it is still
bludgeoning.
bludgeoning, so she only takes half.
Yeah. So, dex save for the Vader. She passes. And
I
for
don't think
the
a tree
body.
can make a dex save.
Yeah, no, the tree can't dodge shit, as you might expect. Man, shame these guys didn't have advantage, though. Damn.
Too bad on the rolls though, like that 2 1s and a 2.
Hmm.
But it's still good. Oh, right, another one.
The Vader recoils as this blows up in her face. Ah, what have you done to my magic?
Nobody tell her.
Fine. That's the way you want to be. Nahia, at the end of your turn, the Vater is going to pick Voron up, gentle like hamburger, and hold him up to you. Say, "Unhex me, you fiend."
No.
She squishes Voron.
Doesn't. Welcome back to my shoulder. You saved me trouble, I suppose. Not a wizard.
What? What are you? This isn't fair.
You're right, it isn't fair.
Isn't fair.
It isn't.
Mori. Flap, 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 flap. Let's get to like here. Let's do a perch. Let's see. I think as a bonus action, we're going to cast Shield of Faith on Hashat, because she's getting her face punched in.
Appreciate.
And as her standard action, I think she will... Let's see, could she do this? Your choice. That's hilarious, actually. Let's do that. She's going to take out one of her feathers from her wings, spread them out, and use it as a holy symbol to channel divinity.
Neat.
And Menace the Grave.
Wait, that's a Fae.
Yeah, unfortunately, she is not an Oath of Ancients paladin. She is an Oath of the Raven paladin. Lol. So, I believe the antibodies are immune to fear. Oh, they're not. That's hilarious. All right, wisdom save, boys.
I mean, if they aren't immune to charm, then surely.
All right, at least one of them fails. And the Vader. Let's see if she can make it afraid. Ah, she does! The Vader is afeared, as is this boy. And Mori, what's your spellcasting save? 14. Okay, so just those two. Yeah. So the Vader is having herself a breakdown, and then Mori causes her to feel deep mortal terror, and the Vader just starts crying and balls up. Ursula.
I was actually about to
take
pull
a
that.
fucking action.
I feel a little bit let down. I wanted to turn the faithless and tell her I am the law. She would do as she was told. She's being a bad girl. I was building up my air of mystery and everything. Oh wow.
Yeah, in this case,
Oh,
though,
my moment.
this is
Oh
not.
wow.
In this case, though, this is not a terror effect, so she's not rooted in place. She need to run. So, we burning this thing down then?
Destroy the tree, I guess, yes.
Right. The Vader screams, "No, not my tree! I'll die without my tree! Leave it alone, you bullies!"
Away from everyone, unable to be
Yeah.
heard over the war of combat.
You had your chance.
Szooth whispers to himself.
Just
Ursula
gets
would
up on the boat. It's like, you hurt my friends.
Would you like my
want
great
to
axe?
kill. Nah, I don't need it. You want to kill this nice thing and don't care about anyone but yourself. Just rips out the fucking small pouch that contains 7 pints of oil.
The Vader shrieks.
We asked you. We gave you choice. In your own hubris, you condemned yourself. And she smashes it entirely up on the tree and smashes herself up against it with the broken open burning lantern.
Alright. How many pints of oil did you say? 7?
7.
Alright, roll
7.
7d6, and you take as much fire damage.
7d6. Good thing I fucking raged when I tried to slap Nahia. So, 76. I take that. That's 7.
All right,
So
yeah.
now I'm on fire as well, so... Yeah, I'm on
Now the
fire
bear's
as
on
well.
fire.
A burning angry bear.
Covered by the roar of combat and away from the party, Szooth whispers to himself,
Your mistake was trying to spread your seed and rob the world of magic. Little did you know, that was my task to fulfill.
No, don't do it. The chosen
I will not be
one.
out.
Anakin,
I will
no,
not
the
be
youngling.
outdone.
All right,
Even the younglings.
Szooth, it's your turn.
I will not be outdone by a fucking blue weed.
Well, making that
That's
statement canon, Szooth is going to fire his bow, making the shade 3 times on the tree and explode every one of them.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Do I need to roll to hit the tree?
You need to roll damage, so just go ahead and hit your macro 3 times.
All right.
You can crit, so there's that.
Yeah, that is true.
2,
See?
3, and then...
Yeah,
Oh.
Speaking of crits, there it is.
Actually, where's my bacon shade damage? Oh, here it is. Why is it not a global modifier?
Bacon and Shade does more damage.
Right.
Yeah. Wait, was that a 1d8? No, those
Yeah,
were
it's a
all
1d8.
1d6s.
Yeah, you hit the wrong button.
All right, let me roll 3d. Oh, I guess now 48.
Yeah, 48 plus
Since it was 3,
12
plus what was Bacon Shade's damage?
d8.
It's an extra d8 on explosion.
No, on the explosion it just does I think 46 or 3d6. Let's take a peek. But remember that doesn't multiply on crit. That's a separate thing. But still, that's a chunk of extra damage. It does 3d6 radiant. Whew. All right. So let's see. 90.
Sick. 3d6 rating. One of those is a crit, so it's another 3d6.
No, that doesn't explode. Let's see.
Okay.
How much is the radiant on its
she's within
own?
the blast
It's, yeah, I
radius as
know.
well, so-
I'm figuring out how much the radiant damage is. 6, 7, 8, 9.
I mean, remember
11,
that I
13,
can. Oh yeah, she's
16, 17,
huh?
18, 19, 20, 25. All right. So he takes 25. The antibody takes 25. And then the tree takes 58. Ow. And let's see. I think you might have killed the tree.
Surprised if I didn't.
Yep, just barely. All right, Szooth, that final blast of radiant light shatters the tree. It breaks in half down the middle and erupts in holy flame. The Vator shrieks and howls and rolls around, and then finally rolls directly into the water and disappears from sight.
As she dies, she hears from Szooth's mind.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to spread your seeds.
Leered.
Don't you dare.
I'm not. I can't help the meme though. It's right there. Szooth's not evil. It's fine.
He says
Wish
as he
the Kobold
DMs me
were.
his list of actual.
Yeah, his real actions, yeah.
All right, let me find some fire here to apply to our poor tree here. Let's see. Yeah, you'll do.
Szooth is actually respecting to an illusionist and has been pretending to be a monk.
Pretending to be a monk. That would be a beyond meta DCL play for him to fake like the heel turn from rogue mage to monk is actually just been magia mage. That is the heel move of the century right there.
All right. So as the Vator dies and her tree is shattered, the antibodies shudder and then the Mage Bane falls away and they disassemble themselves. They crumble to dust, and the flames gutter out. Mori will hop out of the tree as it begins to burn.
That doesn't feel good.
Wings.
I cast
Just
Essence Steel.
Alright. This was not a legendary creature.
Oh, okay then. But, right, yeah, it never did legendary action. It was using lair actions. You'd think lair actions would
Yes.
qualify them too, but I guess not actually, considering I could create a lair if I had the time and resources.
okay.
Yep.
Just making sure. My turn rolls over. I'll take whatever burn damage it is and walk over into the water where her body is.
You do not find a body.
There's no body?
Nope.
Yeah.
Just to be sure then that she's actually gone, I'm going to turn the Faithless, just walk over to where she fucking splashed down.
You take 23 fire damage, and yeah, you can channel Divinity again.
Not Nature's
Yeah,
Wrath, sorry.
okay,
Turn
so
the
it's
Faithless.
23.
Fey or Fiend. If I remember rightly, Veta were either
They
Fiend
are-
Dryads or,
No,
or
they are-
Dragon Dryad. They are-
Vator are just Fey, they're just Dryads.
Oh, they're
Dryads
just
are a
straight
type
up
of
Fey.
Vator.
Okay. Alright.
So,
And yeah,
11,
nice spook
and
at
then
her.
I put myself out in the water.
Yeah, you can dunk yourself.
And yeah, she is truly gone, then she's gone. We should probably get out of here sharpish.
Guys?
Yeah.
I don't feel so good.
I
It's
swear
the
if you
smoke.
start turning into dust.
I think it's the smoke.
No, my
think-
stomach. Cass will rip his
Oh,
belly
you gotta
and
see,
double
you gotta
over.
always go to Mage Bane seat up. 1 second, leave this to the priest, to the paladin of the holy cat girl. I take off a really heavy gauntlet and I will pass it off to Hashat.
I'll take it.
I will pull out
Thank
my
you for
lady's
doing that.
my lady's anointed burn down oils.
I was just gonna reach in his ass and
Nice.
pull out the seed.
I don't chant the right sutras. It basically
Ow!
comes down to, I'm sure I know what I'm doing. I'm probably got
No,
this.
no,
Fine,
let's
don't
do
worry
it. Let's
about it.
do it.
10.
Szooth, help.
I mean, your hands are pretty big. I mean, Zoots are but very
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
small.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Inspiration. Bam.
Alright.
Didn't
Szooth
even
just
feel
does
it.
like
Didn't
a little
feel a
Bruce Lee, just reaches up, pulls out. And yeah, there is a little, like, apple-sized seed. It is
Wow.
pure blue and slightly veiny.
It's a
Cass
good thing
will
Hashat's-
nut
thing
and
Hashat's-
roll over.
It's a good thing Hashat's your lover. Made that way easier to distract.
Yeah.
It's basically, as I came at him, Kali Ma, Szooth came at him, the fucking Bruce Lee.
Are you okay, Tassity? You okay?
I'm fine. Ow.
Szooth, with your permission, might I have that?
Hey, wait, no, that's mine.
Let's.
I mean, sure, if you want the seed of the magical fruit, magical plant that makes you sick. I'm certainly not going to eat it. Actually, nah.
No, I'm going to make a
I
know
little
where this-
fenced off area on this island so she can grow. I'm already growing one dryad on my island. Why not more?
Huh, it's like I don't even have to scheme to get what I want.
No,
Are you
I
sure
will.
that thing is Mage Bane?
I will put her on the other side of
By the way, he didn't actually.
Nahia,
what?
Nahia,
What?
do you want a leaded, protected jar?
No, that's not a nice thing to put the seed into. I will deal with feeling sick for a few more hours and then plant her. And then I'm gonna hold up this seed. I do not
Actually-
know if you are yet aware or how nature versus nurture works for the Fae. But you best be on your best behavior. You will not be the only dryad on my island.
Actually, I'm gonna take the seed back from you for now. I'll give it
Huh?
back once we get out.
Oh,
Don't want
yeah,
this
that's a good idea.
Don't want this thing triggering in the middle of a critical situation, debilitating you.
Triggering? I mean, no, it's not. It's she's a seed now.
Yes, but we don't know exactly how a Mage Bane seed works. I don't know if you've ever run into a Dryad of Mage Bane before, but I certainly haven't.
No, but I mean, I've walked in. I've I know Dryad seeds perfectly well, but no, I suppose fair to your point, better safe than sorry. But yes, we will plant her when we are a safe space away, and she will be on her best
Just
behavior.
checking. Just checking. Okay.
Yeah, no, like literally,
Yes,
for all we know, this thing fucking pulses while we're trying to run away as an acid wave is chasing us, and you get
Yeah.
tilted.
Yeah, Ursula, this appears to have at some point been a little cargo ship. It was full of foodstuffs. You can see crates labeled in Dwarven for seeds and for grains and that sort of thing. There's a fairly large thing of salted meat, but it's expired years ago. Like, that shit's not okay to eat anymore, even with the salting.
Wait. It's all in Dwarven.
Yeah, they were Dwarven sailors, you would guess.
What? Dwarven sailors? Is that a thing?
Yes, it is. But no. Then I go check the fucking captain's cabin in the back here. That's not with a tree embedded.
Yeah, let's examine the
Yeah,
ship.
you
see
can
if there's
indeed
any other
find
cargo.
the captain's quarters. There's thankfully no sign of bodies or lifeboats. It looks like whoever was in charge of this ship got off okay. And indeed, there's no, like, captain's log. He would have taken that with him. But you do find a nice dwarven axe hanging up on the wall and some nice clothing that's weathered the storm somewhat. Unfortunately, it's men's clothing.
Yeah.
Won't fit you yet.
Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. The captain's log is one thing. The ledger, on the other hand, is a different book.
Yeah, you can see when you find his desk, you pull it open, that there is a ledger. A page has been torn out, probably like the main page, but there's like a carbon sheet underneath where a copy was made. And yeah, you can see a bunch of foodstuffs listed there. If you want to give it a closer read through, you can. Probably not here while the
I'll
ship's on
take
fire.
it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take the stuff with me.
All right. Yeah, you can add it
And
to your
can I
inventory.
discern how old? Can I discern about how old this ship is?
You'd guess at least 20 years.
20 years. And by the way, who did we lose?
Okay, probably Ben.
He's definitely
My Discord's flicking. Discord is fucking up.
Okay, so oh yeah, I should delete that. The green minus acorn is for what's her name again? Nahia, and then Mage, Bane, Ship, Ledger.
Is there anything else in the ship?
Aside from its once precious cargo, nothing of immediate value presents itself. You can give it an investigation check if you like, but that'll take time, and the ship is in fact on fire.
Yeah, that thing needs to burn. So we can do a little quick check. But that's about it. Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
I just mentioned Nahia.
Oh,
you take this.
Oh, I suppose I should retrieve my kilt and put it back on. Or
yes, we've been fighting, flapping free in the breeze.
Oops.
Okay. This has a ship. I have the ship ledger, and the main page is gone, but the bottom underneath that where they wrote is still there. So you have to check it out later. But
sounds good to me.
Whoever sent this, whoever made this, you need to find out because it's important.
Sure.
So, shall we leave?
Yes, let's.
Yeah.
Especially since he's probably going to start wanting to hurl. I don't want to be here in a couple of hours once this runs its course.
Yeah, everyone move double time.
Hey, beak like that, you could actually leave through the mouth. Not everybody who goes inside is so lucky.
That is a very fair point. And thank goodness this was in the stomach and not the guts, otherwise our quick escape route would be a different journey.
Well, good thing this could be considered. Since we passed this before, I know the route, so we can move at real fast speed.
Know the route. I'm pretty sure there's only one way.
There's only one way!
You say that, but there's also a chance
I
you take
know.
the wrong path and you come out as nose, and that's not going to be fun for anybody.
Well, yeah.
See,
You don't want to
never
pass through the
recognized
Leviathan
always-
sinuses.
No.
So this is where we learned that Szooth has also been carrying a second bag full of entirely menthol.
Nothing.
Sweet
but
relief.
Oh, no.
But we will cover what happens when you leave Leviathan Senpai next time on Sav&D. So I do have a question, though. All things being equal, while you're here, do you want to try and finish off the Zombonis? You know, the Blinded King and all his kin? Maybe the sharks will help you with that. Or would you like to press on?
It's still a lower level dungeon, right? And we've got time not on our side. I will ask kindly. I think after doing all this, let's just ask them to do it for us so we can continue on.
I mean,
Okay, I mean that's fair.
we probably can, because even then they have a bunch of Mage Bane which they could just take down with them.
Yeah, they can in fact throw this at their like fucking Warlock end boss.
Hey
Oh yeah,
guys,
they've been doing that. The sharks, all the Mage Bane, they've been like sweeping up from Tunon Kier. They've just been dumping down the entrance to the Blinded King's Keep.
Sounds about right to me.
Hey sharks, we saved your god. Can you go kill this bastard with the Mage Bane? It should be real easy.
Yeah, we got to go rescue more royalty, so we'll catch you guys later.
We gotta just make a job out of this.
But here's the thing, though. If there is any magical item and things, because here's the little magical thing that maybe you all forgot. The Blinded King was supposed to be one of Dragonsong's quests. Because Ursula had the dream, remember?
Yeah, we jumped ahead on that quest.
To be fair, even though we're
Yeah,
running
I know.
against the clock, we probably could run down there in like 30 minutes and take care of it.
God fucking damn it.
I'm happy to be overruled on it if that's the case.
I mean, shit, with the
Yeah,
amount of
right.
Mage Bane
Plus-
sharks we could take down, we could probably speedrun this shit real fast.
Yeah,
I mean, we wouldn't
that's
get
the
to take
thing.
them if that were the case.
Plus cash and potential items and potions. So it's, cost effective as well. Effective investment. Hell, even an uncommon or mundane magic item is still worth a shit ton in Obsidian.
Yeah. And still, I don't think the items will suffer. We can go in and clean that out on our own time. But at the same time, if you guys do want to go through it, then sure. I can probably do another adventure on a short rest, honestly. In fact, I will do I'll quickly roll these just to see what resources I would have going back into a fight. I'd have all my second levels. Spend 2 hit die. 65, 72. And my last hit die. All right, yeah, I would be okay for a fight. I've spent every hit die I've got, however.
I'm gonna be real. I kind of want to do it so I could Mario carry some Mage Bane and just run through Whoopi Goldbirding through the whole thing.
I wouldn't mind a victory lap, but yeah, it depends if everyone is up to it.
Yeah, I still got some rage, and Tarnavak is still good.
Yeah, he's not out of
Plus, I have
time.
some minor.
Do it,
Yeah, I still have lots of simple healing potions, so we can just stuff it. That's needed too.
All right. Sounds like the plan is to do the dungeon then.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We'll get our victory lap in.
All right, so let's do XP, shall we?
Sure.
Do. Did you explore a new and interesting location for the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The inside of the Leviathan is absolutely a new and interesting location.
Inside Out was a real different movie than what I remember.
Did you discover a new and interesting truth about the world?
Let's see here that there are Mage, Bane, Veta.
Yeah, I mean that's certainly a thing. Did you make a new ally or a lasting enemy? Spoilers, the Shirk.
Yay!
Did you advance or complete a
Like,
quest?
they're lasting
Yes.
enemies, but we said they're good.
Did you discover a new page in a companion story? Let's see. Well, you got a Vater seed, so if you actually intend to plant that thing, then I think
I
that
do.
counts.
I've already got a Dryad who will be growing on one side of the island. I would like to put the Veta on another one. It should... And I'll make sure that she is properly nurtured and brought up as the goddess would dictate. Fae are capricious creatures and they need proper care and attention, not to be left randomly at sea for God knows how many years.
At least 2 decades.
Yeah, I felt bad when she started saying it's not fair like a petulant child. I was like, all right, it's time to embrace mum goddess and fucking tell her what for. Life isn't fair, but you've got to be a good girl.
All right, 5 XP for everybody.
Nice.
I don't want to give
Well-
Cass any XP. He has 169 XP. Oh well.
Nice.
And he's got enough to
You can
level.
have 169 plus 5. Eh?
Yeah, I agree. Just collect 69s.
There we go.
So, what are you guys looking at for XP right now? Because I think Tarn's at 299. Oh,
I-
so you have
307.
I'm at
307.
I'm at 299.
nice, very
Nice.
nice. All right,
That
well,
means you both can XP train on the boat.
Yep.
yep. But in the meantime, thanks for playing, everybody. Hope you had fun, and thank you, YouTube and Twitch, for tuning in. We will see you next time. Till then, have a good one.